Alright, so before we get started, I want to do this whole little bit with you. Coming home from work.
Yeah, what's that?
So like 1 in the morning. I'm already tired. And it's like, gotta watch Iron Man 3.
Yeah.
Gotta watch this crappy ass movie.
Mm-hmm.
Pop it in.
You know this actually could go.
It.
You know this could actually just go in the video, right?
Yeah, I know exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. But this is just like.
All right.
So I watched it, and then the movie was ending, and then I realized I liked this movie a whole lot better than I remembered. It wasn't as crappy, and I think you might be upset with my placement for this movie.
All right. This is why we need a third. That's why we always need a third.
I enjoyed this movie so much. So much more than I probably should have. But boy, Iron Man 3. Hey, but that's fine. Iron Man 3, I enjoyed it. But I wonder if you did, or is it still the same as you remember?
Hey guys. Hey guys, welcome to Fighting Wombat MCU in review. We are watching every MCU movie, not Marvel movie, MCU movie, up to the release of Infinity War. Wait, no, not Infinity War. Endgame. That's what they're calling it now, right?
Yes.
Kill Kids are calling it.
That's what Marvel Studios are calling it, and I'm
joined
Collier.
by Collier. He's dark, as you can see from our lighting. This week we're going over Iron Man 3, as Collier so eloquently put it in his little cold open.
I enjoyed this movie a lot.
I am so indifferent about this movie.
Still.
Yeah,
so this time
I'm still watching it, and I was like, man, there's some good stuff in here, but it's like, at the end of the day, it's like, there's so much stuff that at the end of the day, this movie doesn't matter. Like, if you cut this out and just went into Ultron and Civil War, it's like, yeah, Tony's still obsessive about things. This does nothing for his character. It doesn't. Because you think, like, oh, he's got rid of it. It's like, they had PTSD. It's like, nah, it's wiped out at the end of the movie. It's like, that didn't really matter. And he's still just as obsessive in creating Ultron. Like, there was really no plan. They just they said, hey, do whatever. And then Shane Black did whatever. I mean, here's how I see Iron Man 3. It's a good Shane Black film, but for an MCU in the growth of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, a Marvel movie, it's not a good one of those. It has some good action, maybe. It barely has any Iron Man in it, though, for it being called Iron Man 3.
Well, no, like, here's the thing, like...
What's that?
Tony Stark is Iron Man. Every time I see Tony Stark on screen, you are...
But here's the thing, right?
Yeah?
That last night they said, I am Iron Man, that's a reshoot. They were going to say, I am Tony Stark. But they said, nah, but Iron Man, because it's called Iron Man 3, so that's why they did it. That's even in my notes. Yeah, because they were going to end it saying, I am Tony Stark, to mirror the I am Iron Man from the first movie.
Oh.
Yeah, but that's not where they went. It was like, well, it's Iron Man 3. You gotta...
Not Tony Stark 3.
Which it felt like Tony Stark, the movie. And I was like, I'm trying to see some Iron Man. I'm, like, especially coming off the heels of Avengers. You're like, wow, Marvel has it down. Let's see what they got next. And this is what they had next. It's like, if this had any other placement, like if it was later on in the MCU after they had
maybe like after Ultron or like before Ultron.
I mean, a little bit. I don't know. If they could work it into something else that makes this seem like it mattered more, that would probably be how I would feel. It would make it seem better. There are parts that are enjoyable to me. I like Shane Black films. It's like, but for the MCU, this does not work. There's something about that just doesn't click for me. It's like, this is not what they needed immediately after Avengers.
So this is what I'm hearing.
Yes.
I just stopped at the front door, and you went inside the entire house and inspected from the inside out.
I mean, no. People, you can have a different view on the movie. That's fine.
I enjoyed the house on the outside. Like, oh, it looks nice, but you walked in like, hey, this is a piece of shit.
It's not a piece of shit.
I mean, not like a piece of shit, but it could have been done better.
There are definitely things that could have been done better. Like, instead of all the robots, or he could have been doing robots, or working on the Iron Legion program, or working on Ultron obsessively. Just, and then that leading into Age of Ultron. It's like, connected to something. And also trying to wrap up the PTSD in a tight little bow after one movie. We've dealt with him from... Actually, it's not even into the end of the movie. It's wrapped up pretty quickly. He's like, oh, I'm fine now.
Well, his whole anxiety PTSD?
Yeah, he's like, you fix things. Just fix things. Like, oh yeah. He's like, but Tony, you were already doing that. That's what the problem... That's what led to this.
He was so distracted by that, he, forgot...
But he's always fixing the suits. But apparently not fixing the suits because some of them aren't combat ready. You made 42 of these things, and Tony Stark, guys saw aliens come through. Didn't make sure that none of them had weapons ready. What?
No, just 42 was it weapons ready.
No, some of them weren't ready.
Huh?
Some of them weren't ready. Like, also, I got a question about this.
Uh-huh.
So, he couldn't shoot the beams at the helicopter. He's like, oh no, not that. He's like, they had the propulsors on. It's like the flight system aren't ready. It's like, but the propulsors are the flight system. That's what makes the suits fly.
I'm guessing
what happened here.
I'm guessing the propulsion works in 2 ways: as for flight, and then as like a blast. So it's like a
aim at the ground.
No, it's like a
boop, boop, boop. Put that shit on automatic and go.
So it's like a pose of like, you know, like a little torque. You open it and it's like, but I'm guessing it was only ready for burst. Was like, that's pretty much how it's. That's how I see it. Like, okay, no, I understand that. Like, oh, okay, so flight's not ready, but you still shoot. Okay, so it's not ready for the whole stream of a consistent blast. That's what I'm seeing there. It's not ready for that. So, but it's okay for some parts to go poo poo. It's gotta wait for it to charge. I'm guessing.
What the fuck was Jarvis doing all day with it then? Tony had been gone.
Booting it up, probably.
Booting it up? Sir, this thing's been around for like 48 hours. Jarvis, make some moves already. It took them like, what, 3 hours to get the first one ready? It's like, why? Like, Tony might be tired, but Jarvis isn't. If he has to boot it up, he could do this already. Christ. Alright. Directed by one Shane Black. This is the first one to Iron Man not be directed by Jon Favreau. He was in it still. I was happy.
Yeah. He just gotta say, like, he was a delight in this one, even though he's in for like the first, 30 minutes and then gone?
Yeah. I think I got shit to do. I gotta go watch some more Downton Abbey.
Oh, he was in
the show he's watching.
Oh, wait. Oh, that's right.
Because Jon Favreau at the time really liked the show. It was idea to like have him watch it.
That's nice.
Makes you have him watch it on set.
What else you got for me?
Release May 3rd, 2013. So
May 3rd.
Yeah.
Right before Star Wars Day.
Not before, yeah. But like Avengers was May 4th, 2012, so this was released a full year after Avengers.
All right, what about that money budget?
A production budget of $200 million.
All right, how much did it make?
A worldwide $1.2 billion.
All right.
It was definitely like after Avengers, like, all right, what do you got next for me? And also, I will say,
I'm pretty sure people were like kind of hungry too.
I mean, not only that, it's like the marketing for the movie. It looked like they're like, oh, we're still going. We got more. It's like it looked darker. It looked like it was gonna take a more serious tone. It's like in the way they.
I mean, kind of did. It did.
Yeah, and then it didn't. And then it did. And then they did like, oh wait, this guy's still Shane Black. Don't forget that.
What do you mean, like still Shane Black?
No, he does things like that too. He's really.
Well, no, because Jon Favreau did 1 and 2.
Yeah,
this
Shane
is the
Black
first of Shane.
Yeah.
But what does Shane do? It's like, oh, it's also like, no, a Shane Black move. What does he do that made you be on the...
No, I like Shane Black films. I do. But it's like, for this, it did not fit. I'll look him up. He mostly a writer. He wrote, yeah, that. Kiss Kiss Bang Bang.
Kiss Kiss Bang, never heard.
All right, cool.
Anything you think that I might know?
He wrote the Lethal Weapon.
Really?
Yeah.
Like the movie or the series?
He wrote the first one, and then they kept using him as credit because he created characters for the subsequent ones.
Okay. Nice.
Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, AWOL, Iron Man 3, Edge, Nice Guys, and the most recent Predator.
Wait, Nice Guys?
Yeah, Nice Guys. That's Shane Black.
Freaking...
Yeah, with Ryan Gosling and Russell Crowe. Russell Crowe? That's his name? Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm thinking about, what are their names? The stupid comedians I don't like. Jufro, white guy, Big
Will
Nose.
Ferrell.
There we go, thank you.
Oh, you thinking about the Sherlock thing, or are you thinking about what? I don't know.
No, the other guys. That's the name of the movie. The other guys. When you said Nice Guys, I thought of the other guys.
Oh man, I hate that. The Nice Guys has the best opening 15 minutes of all time, when it's just following The Rock and Samuel L. Jackson around, and then after they
wait, The Rock and Samuel L. Jackson's in that movie?
Did you not see?
I've never seen it. Nice. No.
Oh man, you should see it. You see at least the first 15 minutes of that movie.
Wait,
the first 15 minutes is the greatest thing ever, and then it goes all downhill from there.
That's good, man. Wait, is that the? No, I might be thinking of another movie where it's just like this really one long.
So many movies that the guy's title in it. You gotta figure out which one it is.
The most iconic scene is just this one opening. I think it's an opening scene, but like the camera just like pans on just following different people in this party. People are moving in. I think it goes on for like about 5 or 7 minutes. Just that one long shot through the house as the party's happening. And everyone keeps talking about it.
Yeah, it's not it. Hey guys, if anyone knows
not,
what the fuck Collier's
scene.
talking about, please let us know, because he doesn't know what he's talking about either.
Just go on YouTube and
talk about that. Alright.
Just go on YouTube and type up the anatomy of the one shot. And I'm pretty sure they would use that specific example because it was so iconic. Unfortunately, I don't know the movie, so I had to do some digging. Any more trivia for me?
Fucking.
What you got?
The post-credit scene was Iron Man, Tony Stark's idea. Robert Downey Jr.'s idea. Because originally, the post-credit scene was going to be him flying off to meet the Guardians of the Galaxy. He's going to go to space in there. He's actually going to have a cameo in the movie. But the idea was scrapped when Robert Downey Jr. said he may not reprise his role as Tony Stark in the future. Instead, Bruce Banner and that whole thing.
Wait.
He was on the fence about coming back. Which is why they tried to wrap up the whole thing like, oh yeah, Iron Man's, he's not doing this anymore. And then they told him he's pretty much just doing it again. He's like, oh, I'm still Iron Man.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. So he convinced Chris Evans to hop on board.
And it was about to bounce.
It was about
his contract was up. He's like, I'm gone. I don't have to do this anymore. They weren't even sure he was going to be back for Avengers.
So I'm guessing when they got news like, oh hey, we're still going to use you. We still got money for you. He stayed.
I mean, yeah,
or like
he
what's
worked out something for him.
Or was it like his decision? Hey, my contract's coming up. I don't think
ask him. All right. This is also the first Iron Man movie not to feature any AC/DC music. Boo. Yeah, none. In the credit scene, like, nope, no AC/DC. Yeah, nothing.
Wait, hold on. I'm trying to. Let's see. The first one was Highway to Hell, right? On the
I think it was. I
think that's Highway to Hell. And then what's the second one?
I think it's when he jumps out the plane.
Out the plane, huh?
Yeah. And even in did he have some in Avengers too? I
think he did. Yeah, yes, when he was on his way towards hey, you missed me.
Yeah,
I think that was it. Man, is Robert Downey? Wait, correct me. Robert
Downey.
Yeah. Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah, not Donnie. All right, Robert Downey Jr.
Was that his choice to play the ACD? Is that like his favorite band?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it was or not.
Huh? Wow, that's a nice little interesting trivia. That is it's
also, so here's the thing, right?
Yeah, what's up?
Disney bought the distribution rights from Paramount Pictures
at this time.
Well, no, it was earlier, but for $115 million.
Huh?
This deal also included Avengers. However, as the Avengers. So under conditions of the deal, Paramount Pictures will be the studio to appear. So yeah, that's why you see Paramount Pictures in front of Avengers and in front of this one. I do believe this is the last one you see in front of.
Yeah, because
for $115 million.
That is
negotiated that deal?
Yeah, that is not even
they need to be fired. It's like
that is very, very, very low.
This movie made $1.2 billion. What is wrong with you?
Production budgets are more than that.
Yes. Iron Man 3 costs more money to make than your deal. You have an issue.
Yeah, as soon as I realized how small that number was.
But also this one was originally budgeted for $140 million. But after Avengers misused, Marvel Studios like, hey, now we'll up your budget.
We got this
$60 million more
extra Avengers money.
Do what you want to do, Shane Black, and then he did.
Give you this. Go do Iron Man 3.
Let's see here. What else was there? Oh yeah, this movie is heavily edited for Chinese audiences. The Chinese edit has additional scenes featuring the character Dr. Wu and his assistant. Remember when he used to party? He said, "It's my colleague, Dr. Wu," and it just hard cuts. Like, all right, bye, and it's like, yeah, there's something else there for Chinese audiences. Why? Because this movie made $1.2 billion. And I guarantee you, a healthy sum of that came from China.
Okay.
Also, one of the reasons I'm like, why? It was like, I don't like that too. It's like, just make the same movie for everyone. It's like, if you want to have an Asian actor in there, just have him in there. No. But yeah, he walks away. Looks at me, seemed like a real big, like a dick. But I was like, I guess he was a dick back then, so it kind of makes sense. Like, cool, he'll just walk away. But it's like, but also would help him explain why he doesn't remember Jensen all that well, because like he didn't see him for that long. If he was still there talking to Jensen, it was like, man, Tony, you missed an entire conversation with this dude. That's fucked up.
Mm-hmm. I mean, like at that time during the party, like, would you actually hop into this, or like these two guys walk away from me?
Yeah, sure. Let's fucking do it. I gotta put that in point. So we open up. Tony's doing some narration. Very funny, Tony. And he's just stumbling over himself. So you're like, well, one great guy said it. Now I'm saying it. So the two great guys said it. It doesn't matter. You see the Iron Man suits blowing up. You're like, that's weird. And then you cut to 1999. Y2K time, people. It's New Year's. And Tony's at a conference. He's talking to people. He's seeing that there's one botanist chick. and Jensen comes up. Hey, it's Jensen. Here's my friend Dr. Wu. Okay, bye. We rode up to the room. And who comes in? Guy Pearce himself. And he's got this really fucking dumb wig and his dumb buck teeth. It's like, why did they? It's like.
Also, let's point out that Happy's wearing
he's wearing the mullet to make him look like Vincent Vega from Pulp Fiction, and that's how a lot of people were dressing back in the day. It's so great. He does have the hair flip too. I was like, I love it.
He did the hair flip. I'm like, wow, he had hair.
Yeah, he had a lot of hair.
The heck happened? Oh, 2000s happened. That's what happened.
1999. You know when to go up to this? They're trying to go up there. Guy Pearce, what's his name? Aldrich Killian. Yeah, Aldrich is trying to get Tony on this whole pitch thing.
With
fucking
AIM.
Yeah, AIM. Blah blah blah. And they don't care. And then Tony stops them there to tell them, hey, get on the roof 5 minutes. Go get my beak wet real quick. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I mean?
I'm like, wow. And then, like, he was like, wait. So Disney bought them out at this point, right? How did Disney let that slide? Well, then again, because like, hey,
listen, they
just made this much.
They let a lot of things slide. Apparently, like any sort of context.
Yeah, and apparently they made Camp Possible slide too.
That's not going to be in theaters. It's fine. Anyways, he goes. He's doing some science.
He's doing like some actual.
Have you touch the plant? Have you touched the plant? Kaboomo! After they get their midnight kiss going on, have you times on top of. Like, move, man. This is not what I want to see right now. You're the last person I want to see in this bed. All right, Tony's like, all right, 2 times makes some moves. Time to knock boots. And guess who's on the roof waiting for him still? It's like
over here freezing his nuts off.
Yeah, it's like, sir, it is midnight, and where are they? Belgium? Or no, somewhere in Europe. It's cold. Get your ass inside.
I think they were in Germany.
They were in Germany. Switzerland. It is midnight in Switzerland in the winter. Get inside. But whatever. Tony leaves the card. You know who I am. Blah blah blah. We cut to current. Okay. Also, I'm going to tell you.
Yeah, what's up?
You're gonna give me some leeway on this one. You got me some leeway on this one.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the stuff in this film kind of forgettable. But anyway,
I will help you remember.
Cool. So.
Cut to the present day. What is he doing at this point?
I don't know. I think at some point.
Oh no, he's injecting him because he's going for the story to say everything's doing all right, this thing or whatever, and he's getting some of the nano things so like his suits come at him remotely
in pieces because that's what you know. I guess I don't know. It is some pretty cool.
But it's like I like this improvement. You know, starting from Iron Man 1, he's got to stand in the rig and whatnot, and then Iron Man 2, you get the freaking mobile briefcase.
I call it improvement because it falls apart very quickly. So it's not much of an improvement. It's like, it comes all pieces now. It's like, but they also fall real easily. It's like, it can't take much of a beating. And that defeats the purpose of a suit of armor.
Yeah, pretty much.
It is the exact opposite. You might as well just wear a shirt.
But like the whole idea is like, it could come to where he's at on the ready.
I mean,
that was like...
Look in the other shoots. Remember he had the one with the wristbands that came to him when he was in Avengers.
Yeah, true. Huh.
And this one, it's just in pieces now, and it also takes a while to get to.
Yeah. But at least, like, he don't, like, if he just needs just a piece, like, hey, I just, like, need the helmet, or, like, I need the arm to a boom, or just need the boots to, like, get over up to the, I don't know.
Just wear the suit all the time. It's all the time. Be like Colossus. Never go out the metal. Just be in there. Open it up, just eat through the, close it back down. That's all you gotta do, Johnny. But
I actually do like his improvement, like his idea of the pieces thing. I think it's pretty cool. Gotcha. Anyway,
so yeah, he's doing that.
Drops the needle, and what music is like a Christmas Santa Claus coming or Jingle Bells.
Oh yeah, another thing, a Shane Black movie in Christmas time. How original. He generally does this. Always movies take place around Christmas. Really weird that this is like, oh, it's May 3rd. What do you need right now? A Christmas movie. Huh. I mean, you got 7 months, but sure.
I mean, like, you know.
Real early on the ball on that one.
Yeah, but we can't deny the best Christmas movie.
Die Hard.
Yeah, exactly.
Die Hard's best Christmas movie of all time. Never beat it. Can't try. Don't.
Yeah. Fight me on that. It is a Christmas movie.
You fight me. So yeah, the pieces are coming together. They're slamming and it's like, all right, slow it down, Jarvis.
They ain't slowing down.
Nope. And then fucking what else happened?
Face mask happens.
Face mask happens. He flips upside down. And boom, guess what? I'm Iron Man. And then
that last piece comes in, hits him in the back of the head.
Yeah, and everything it all falls apart immediately again. It's like, man, what was the point of any of that? Whatever.
And then
at this point, Tony's been awake for like 72 hours.
Yeah, so that's just like ever since he's been like, you know, from the whole event of New York, that's already a sign. Hey, Tony is being Tony and more.
He saw aliens and saw space. It's like, fuck you up.
Yeah, it's like, whoa, okay, so we are definitely outnumbered and outpowered.
Yeah, we're not alone.
I need to do something about this.
Yeah, so.
And then he turns on the TV. And what do we see?
The Mandarin himself. You'll never see me coming.
I think that's like the best thing that I've heard him say. As the Mandarin.
It's so. I mean,
they even use it in the trailer when there's like.
Yeah, I know. But that's
so.
Also what got some people upset too. Is like how they were selling what the Mandarin's going to be, and then it's hard cut. Hi, I'm Trevor. We thought we were going to get this low key level. We thought, oh shit. Someone who like this is a low key level villain coming up here. It's gonna be this great villain because honestly, Iron Man villains. Let me tell you, they're not the best, especially the Mandarin. Mandarin is he's a whole thing that is not good in the comic.
Wait. What is he in the comics?
He's this mystical guy. The 10 rings. It's like an alien power. It's also like a magic power, and it's a power of magic and sorcery against the power of technology, which is Iron Man is. But also, let me tell you, it's very stereotypical. It's very Fu Manchu sort of thing going on. There's like, ooh, And so they're like changing. They're like, oh, we're going to make him like from Middle Eastern. It's like, let's go hold this overplayed terrorist thing. It's like I could see that coming to a place where like we literally just saw gods fight. We saw aliens come from the sky.
Yeah.
It's chaos, anarchy is about to take place, people, and this is going to be the new order. I can see where they would be coming from in that, and it's like, all right, cool, let's see what they're doing. And then it's like, hi, I'm Trevor. It's like, all right, let's go to hell. And then, but also another thing they tried to do is they tried to backpedal. You know about the Marvel one shots, right? There are extra features on there, like 4 15-minute things on some of the DVDs. They don't do them anymore. There are like 5 of them, where they're like just little stories. Like there's this story of. When Coulson was on his way to the Hammer in Mexico and then just ran into some situations. And there's also stories like this couple who found some of the alien technology, the charge technology, just started robbing banks with it. They got it to work. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. There's some fascinating stuff. They don't do them anymore.
No.
They're on the DVD.
Are they?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, just go look at it. You gotta find which one they're on, but there are some of them on there. And one of them is like what happens to Trevor when he's in jail. I'm not sure if you want to watch it because I know
I'm gonna watch it.
Okay, cool. Never mind then. I had a spoiler for this point in it, but
No.
It's a big spoiler for it. So I'll let you watch it. When you tell me watch it, then I'll bring up like that was my point in Iron Man.
No, I'm not. No, please.
Wait, what?
I kind of want to hear it though. I want to hear it and then I want to watch it.
All right.
Yeah, tell me.
So Marvel Studios, I guess they kind of tried to backpedal on the whole Mandarin thing because they know people didn't like it. Mm-hmm. It's his story in jail, like he's playing up the part in jail still. There's a point where he dies in it. So when he was like, because it's for the real Mandarin now. They kill Trevor and that's the whole thing. They like it's for the real Mandarin. It's like, nah, you don't get to have your cake and eat it too. You don't get to do that. That's what I was like. I don't like that part. Like, no, this is what you did. Now stick to it. You made your bed. Now sleep in it. They're like, no, there's still a real Mandarin out there, so it's fine.
Wait, because Killian said like I was the Mandarin. Whatever.
Yeah, no, but they're saying like there's a real one. like actual,
like an
actual 10 rings sort of thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but I was like, all right.
But they killed the actor.
They
killed Trevor.
Yeah.
And like give him like a death sentence or
no, like in jail they got someone to kill him. They got that sort of reach apparently. But
oh wow, jeez.
I don't.
So someone like put a hit on him. Like okay,
the Mandarin did apparently. It's like nah, I don't like this guy doing my name. Do it. But I'm like, come on, man.
So I'm guessing you could say that this was a deleted scene, so to speak.
It wasn't a deleted scene. It was them trying to backpedal a little bit. He was like, no, guys, everything's fine. There's a real Mandarin out there. It's fine. We were just kidding with him. It's like, we know you're kidding with him, but you're also kidding for our emotions. Don't put my emotions, Smokey.
No, okay. So, I actually liked that whole... No, we'll get to that when we get there. When we get to the whole infiltration and everything. So now, the world is seeing... It's world is all over the U.S. I think it's all of the U.S. Yeah, because he's like, no... Yeah, broadcasting, hacking the airlines,
everything. He can't see it. They can't get anything out. Is he's just giving history lessons about how Native Americans, some U.S. forces a long time ago,
1870, I believe, or whatever.
Yeah, waited for I forgot the names. I forgot a lot of things about it, but they're like Native American tribe. They waited till all the warriors went away to hunting. Then they went and killed all the women and children while they were gone until they could claim their land.
Yeah,
they waited till their breaths away. So he said, hey. We attacked the base, or was it a church? Was it a church or something?
Yeah, it was a church.
It was a church, and like, well, the soldiers, it was mostly U.S. women, like military wives and things like that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, just like their soldiers were away on it. We waited till their braves were away. They was like doing the same thing, and it's like,
so history's repeating itself. All right, cool.
He's repeating himself. He's teaching them a lesson.
Yeah,
about how they agree and everything, but this whole thing. So yeah, so Tony hates him. Blah blah blah. What else is next?
Pepper's 4:00.
Pepper's 4:00. Right, she's gonna meet fucking.
And Happy's like no.
Happy's
the new head of security
because he can't be Tony Stark's bodyguard anymore because people laughed at him because it's funny to see your Iron Man's bodyguard.
How's it fun to be like Iron Man's bodyguard?
You're a superhero's bodyguard.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, it's like trying to be Jason Momoa's bodyguard. You trying to be Jason Momoa's bodyguard. It's like, are you sure?
If anything, I'm a mini boss.
You're Jason Momoa. You don't need a bodyguard.
Jason Momoa is the mini boss and the boss itself. Dude, have you seen that thing on Facebook?
I've seen it. Yeah, that's why I said Jason Momoa specifically.
Oh my god, I love it. Jason Momoa took me 2 mini bosses. Does The Rock also have mini bosses? Actually, no. He's a boss all on his own. Oh, you got some trivia for me?
I thought I did. I don't know something.
But anyway, so.
Nah, cause it wasn't that interesting. Yeah, it was just.
Oh, okay, so.
Wait, it's there. So Happy addresses as the Assistant Secretary who was off camera by the name Bambi. In the comics, Bambi is the first name of Stark's longest serving executive secretary.
Bambi?
Bambi, Mrs. Arbogast.
Wait.
Bambi.
Say again?
Bambi.
No, like the thing with Happy and Bambi.
He addresses someone secretary off camera as Bambi. Bambi is a character from the comics. Blah blah blah.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah. Sure. Anyway, so Happy's there. He's like, hey, there's this guy who's showing his big brain.
Badge.
Man, that's a funny bit.
Everyone's like straightening up. I'm pretty sure. Like, and then Pepper's like, hey, we got.
Rising complaints like 300%. Thank you.
He's like, thank you.
Not a compliment. Oh, it is. That means someone's trying to hide something, or they just want to be harassed. They're just like, all right, calm down. Yeah,
he's taking his job a little bit too seriously. So like, he's no longer a superhero's bodyguard, but like, he's still gotta protect Pepper and make sure that everything's kind of squared away. Like,
there's this meeting. He's showing her his big brain. He's all spruced up after getting rejected by Tony Stark, getting left on the rooftop. He does that a lot of people apparently. Him, Pepper, just leave people on rooftops. That's what Tony does. Anywho,
he left Pepper on the rooftop.
Yeah, remember the Iron Man 1? They were dancing. They went up there to drink. Went outside to get drinks, and he went to Afghanistan all pissed off. Just instead of going back upstairs with the drinks.
Wait.
Iron Man. We're not going back to this. You work on your memory, sir.
Iron Man 1 or Iron Man 2?
I said Iron Man 1.
Okay, Iron Man 1.
Was hard.
I remember.
There, cool. Excellent, we got there. So, Tony can't, fucking Happy can't work an iPad. He's just like, all right, cool. Well, keep an eye on it for me. Blah blah. Leaves his phone in
the fridge.
In the fridge. It's very funny. He pitched not going his way. He's like, all right, cool. And then we work. He's like, well, that sounds.
No, I can't say that I'm not disappointed.
What?
He's like, well, no, I can't say that I'm not disappointed.
Yeah.
In a lot of ways, you're kind of like Tony, but
real creepy, real gross.
Yes,
It's creepy bag. He's like, I don't know why she'd be like, look like flustered like that. It's like,
yeah, why did you get flustered?
Get away from me, you creep. What the hell? That's what I would have been like.
Yeah.
No, just
excuse
the fuck out of me. I will have Happy escort you off the premises, sir. Happy, of course, gonna follow him. Just get the picture real quick.
I mean, no, okay, so
Pepper.
At first, I thought Happy was like looking into it, and also when we first get introduced to the guy, the antagonist dude, I literally thought like, oh my god, is that Francis?
Okay, yeah. So he looks.
He looks a lot like the other guy.
Looks like he should have a British accent or something, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm looking.
British
at
or Scottish.
There's something wrong. He's like a Cockney accent. They're looking at you and like, man, the voice that you're using ain't the one that should be coming out that face. Ain't the one to be coming out that face.
But
I'm not sure if the actor is British or not. I'm just like, there's something going on there.
I mean, okay, so like when the movie was done, and I was looking at the credits, like, ha, that's his name. I was googling. I was like, okay, so what are you in? You're in Iron Man 3 and
nothing else.
Not in Deadpool? What? I could have sworn you was. And then like I was like, who's the guy who played Ajax in Deadpool? Like, it's Ed something. Ed Scuddish or something.
Yeah, he was fucking that one guy in Game of Thrones for a season.
Yeah. I can't remember his name either because he got recasted immediately.
Yeah, that happened real quick. Anyway, so Pepper
goes
goes home.
Okay, but I do like how they.
Rabbit. We're gonna keep going. There's Pepper goes home. There's a giant rabbit.
I do.
What?
I do like how they, set up like he was gonna be like an antagonist asshole.
I mean, cool. So Pepper goes home. Someone had to be.
It's like he just knew he was gonna be a thorn in everybody's side at every turn.
Mm-hmm. He only just wants the apple. Anyway, so Pepper goes home and there's a giant rabbit, and she's like, "Okay, that's weird." Goes inside. The Iron Man suit is sitting there for her. I said the Iron Man suit because Tony's not in it. But yeah, they're doing the whole thing. She knows something's up. She's trying to play and was like, oh, nope.
No, I'm just going to go down to that. Nope,
it's
radiation leak. I'll take my chances. At least let me get you a hazmat suit. And he's, doing pull-ups or whatnot. And he's like, so, really? You had
unnecessary dick move. Unnecessary dick move entirely. No reason for that at all.
Well, he was feeling a little bit jealous with Collier.
All right, cool. But why? Okay, so what you do is not try to push her away with the Iron Man suit. You go up there instead.
Well, then again, also as Tony explains later that he's not been himself, which is like, well, oh yeah, really, like, well, yeah, but
yeah,
I've just not been telling anyone about it, and I'm just, I suck. I'm sorry.
Okay,
yeah, I made it.
But how hard was it for him to walk up the stairs and just be there for her? He's feeling jealous. All right, cool. Try to get closer to her. Not put distance in between you and that person. It's not the way to do it. You're feeling like you need to be around her to protect her. All right, cool. Then be upstairs with her instead of being downstairs.
Can't live with the one thing that he
can't.
What did he say? He's trying to protect
the one thing he can't live without.
Yeah. There we go. Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay, no, so
some good stuff there. I mean, good lines from it all. I was like, yeah, I get that. Just like the whole Iron Man suit thing was like, that's the only thing that was like, that's distracting from the scene. Like, why was that a part of it? Also, you could have a moment with them trying to do dinner and him falling apart and you're like, all right, I have to talk to you about something. But no, the Iron Man suit was like, that's a dick move. Yeah, that's a dick move. It's just real weird. He's like, all right, cool. I'm gonna take a shower. He's like, you're gonna join me. Good idea. He's going to sleep. He's having a PTS.
Wait, no, hold on. Wait.
Yep.
Okay, I think you already said it. Like he joined her with the shower.
Yeah, I literally just started saying that. You told me to hold up.
Okay,
I got done saying it, and then you told me to stop.
I'm sorry.
Are you not listening to what I'm listening to?
You said it so fast.
I'm trying to go, Collier. We're 12 minutes into this movie. We're 34 minutes into this video. I'm trying to move. So, PTSD.
Dream.
Yep, you remember the events of Avengers. Much better movie. And
Avengers, events in New York.
Then guess the Iron Man suit comes in, tries to defend him, grabs Pepper, fucking freaky scene.
Yeah.
He's like,
and then he's like, oh,
and then,
shut up. Yeah. I like these hand. I like these hand gestures.
The Iron Man suit a lot of this time in this movie just being destroyed constantly. Every time.
This is the second time that
it's the second time I see it fall apart. It's like when he was in the movie. Why is it falling apart twice so far? I know it's supposed to, but it just seems like a really weird way to display the suit. Pepper's freaking out. She's like, I'm gonna go sleep downstairs. She was like, work with that. It's like,
and then
this move from Pepper. Anyway, so
I think we moved to
Happy.
Yeah, Happy.
Wait, no. At some point,
because
they missed something. At some point, they're talking about the Iron Patriot.
Oh yeah, because they're trying to address
right, so let's see. Yeah, they're trying to address things. So, where do you fall on it? Iron Patriot or War Machine?
What do you mean, like the name?
The name. Also, the paint job was the whole thing. But we're not going to get into that. I'm with all those commentators on TV, except for Bill. Fucking Bill Maher.
I like, War Machine. I like
War Machine's much cooler. That's where I found it too. I was like, oh my goodness.
Even
of course, the way they do Iron Patriot in here is different than they do in the comics. Comics, it's Green Goblin.
Huh?
Yeah, it's a whole thing. Iron Patriot is Green Goblin. It's a whole thing, man. It's a whole thing. So they worked it in this way, yeah. They painted it red, white, and blue.
And also, let's acknowledge that.
Really weird that they have Captain America, but they said, now we're going to go Iron Patriot. It's like, that you have the Super Soldier who's already branded like this. Also, let me tell you, how weird is it that S.H.I.E.L.D. This is also a problem with trying to do this movie after that. It's like, no, we got to do a smaller, closed-off one that doesn't attach anything. It's like, but the President of the United States gets kidnapped. Yeah. Was Nick Fury on vacation? No one went to S.H.I.E.L.D. What happened?
Yeah, I was also thinking about,
Where is everyone? Like, Thor, I understand him not being there. Hulk, I understand. It's like, Captain America just like, person got kidnapped. Alright, that's weird. It's like, not mobilized at all.
Nah, I'm guessing because at this time that S.H.I.E.L.D. was being infected by Hydra.
No. This takes place before all that.
Because Cap was busy, being
what?
Catching up on things.
Was he?
Yeah. No, Star Wars.
Oh, cool. President of the United States is like, I don't know, man, I got the Star Wars marathon already going. I'm halfway through. I can't stop this now. And then I got Star Trek after that. Oh, man. So much.
Forget the Harry Potter too.
No, he didn't get Harry Potter. It wasn't on his list. Might have been in the UK, but wasn't on here.
Beatles. Michael Jackson.
Anyway. So
anyways,
so he had an anxiety thing, a freak out at the bar with Rhodes. He flew off from there.
Also, wait, what did he write on the kid's jar? Like, Evan, help me or something?
Help me. He was freaking out. I don't know why.
Just subconsciously, just like.
Yeah, because just remember, he's looking at a picture of the event.
Yeah. When I saw him, like, that's how did someone see that specifically? Mm-hmm. I just would have thought, like, okay, that's Iron Man just like flying and he's going up. Okay, I wouldn't even thought that he had a missile on his back.
I mean, you could see the missile. One or two jet streams.
Yeah.
See, I'm pretty sure it's a pretty big missile. I'm pretty sure it's like, you could there's something on them. Get some binoculars, some cameras up there. It's like, there's a nuke on there. Hey, U.S. government. Why is there a nuke flying out in Manhattan? No one questioned. No, everyone just lets it go.
Yeah. Also, let's acknowledge that our boy, Rhodes, has been promoted to full bird colonel.
Yeah, Colonel James Rhodes.
Our man's grown up.
All right. No longer Lieutenant Colonel, just Colonel James Rhodes. He finally got there. War Machine acquisition really helped his career. Anyway.
It's okay. We don't need to use for weapons. So he's having anxiety. It's like, Rose like, hey, man, it's not a good look.
He flies away at some point. I'm not sure what's going on there.
Yeah, like, hey, I gotta split. Bye. Also, the transitions in this movie, it's kind of off-putting. Yeah. And I think I finally get it, because at the whole end credits, not the end credits, but during the whole credits thing, that the first half of it, it's weird and 90s type of pow, bang.
Man, it was so long. I was like, why is this still going?
Yeah, I fast forwarded.
I sat through the entire thing. Like, what is happening?
Hey, real talk though. End credit scene. Let's go.
End credit scene has nothing to do with anything.
I know. I just wanna, just.
So
it's funny to me.
Fucking we're going to just Happy was following the guys around, right?
Get to Chinatown. I mean, excuse me.
Nope.
Hollywood.
Hollywood. It's the Man's Chinese
Hollywood
Theater.
City.
She's the one guy. She's the asshole dude. The cognitive shit.
What is his name again?
I don't know.
Did they even say his name?
Maybe. I don't know. I didn't care.
Yeah,
he's gone very quickly.
Was he?
Yeah, he dies in a plane.
That wasn't very quickly. He was throughout the entire movie.
Throughout the entire movie is 5 minutes is not throughout the entire movie. He has 5 minutes of screen time, but he's just peppered in places.
I mean, like I said,
he's not Aldrich Killing with the screen time. He has maybe 7 lines, and they're mostly responses to something. They're not actually him doing much.
Well, either way, he's always been a thorn in somebody's side.
Cool. A small thorn that's dispensed very quickly, which I question but shouldn't he be able to heal from that? Because you guys shot him with bullets and they're able to just heal. So it's it's just a bigger hole. You could just it's just slightly bigger hole. It's
slightly bigger.
Yeah.
A bullet hole is probably the size of our nostril.
All right, cool. And it's this. It's okay. So what?
No, it was the size of your
It should be it could just take a little bit longer to heal. That's all I'm saying.
Well yeah, but
what? I don't know. The powers are all right. I have to ask this question.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I need to ask it too.
Why does the heat make the Iron Man suit malfunction? This part just doesn't work anymore. What is happening here?
You gotta remember. You gotta remember.
Rhodes is grabbed by one of them in the Middle East, and only his arm, and then his entire suit, and then falls. It's what happened there? Was part of her powers EMP? I don't know. She just grabs him, heats it up, and he's done. He's done. Rhodes is out. It's he didn't.
Okay,
he didn't fight anymore.
Yeah.
The legs and the other arm and the chest piece just all stopped working as well. Why? Why does that happen?
You know what? Yeah.
Tony gets shot with fucking laser beam in the last movie, and I'm pretty sure those are hot. They're no, I'm still fine. But no, the hand grab, and it's we're dead. I don't understand why that happens to the Iron Man suit. And they never talk about it. They never explained it. They're I don't know, man. Just Rose, I have a question. So Tony, what's going on with the failsafe in the suit? I grabbed once with some heat, and then boom, pan off. Even Rose is telling the suit not to open, but it opens anyway.
All right, let's dance.
It's weird. I'm pretty sure he was no, I'm just gonna die in the suit. He's a soldier. He's you're not getting this. I'm going to be here. You're cool. I'm gonna be very sweaty. Gonna need a little heat in my tummy. I might die here, but fuck it. You're not getting the suit. But you're oh, all right, cool. It's gonna open up without my permission anyway. Why? Also, yeah. Why do the suits work for them?
Yeah. Okay, no.
It's a specific thing that is bio-coded to them.
Yeah.
That's why the president can't move. But it's but why can't freaking want to be Francis Light here?
Francis Light?
Yeah. the why can't he? Why can he? Why can he pilot the suit? Doesn't make any sense.
And also Tony says.
How does he know to pilot the suit?
And then also Tony also says. And also Tony says. Rose is all right, cool. Give me a suit. So they only coded to me.
Then why can they move them? That doesn't make. It's they forgot that was a rule until the end. The third act. They're oh wait, they're all by code to Tony. It's but that's not true because they're able to use. They're very.
Francis Light used one.
They had the president.
The president was able to be in it.
They had him fly it. They somehow programmed. They also not only. They somehow.
Pepper wore it, but I'm pretty
she's
sure.
She's bio-coded to it, though. That's
sure,
I know that it's for her and people close to him. Yeah. Francis Light does not get a bio-code.
Yeah.
I don't understand how that happened. They don't show them trying to get into it any other way, so they're not trying to hack into it or anything. They're not trying to hack the planet on it. They're just but somehow they have a pre-coded thing for the president to fly somewhere.
Maybe Tony made it.
Tony.
But no, maybe Tony did have a little barcode for the president, just in case for extreme situations.
The president couldn't use it. President he didn't fly to Killian. Whatever, Aldrich. They had that. They had that
automated. It had to be automated.
I know, but how did they automate it? How did any of this happen? Collier. WTF.
See, this is the part where you're picking apart the movie and making me realize. You're making me realize the stuff that are at fault. When I watched it the first time last night, I was like, "This is cool. This is fun." I didn't question anything because I was just like enjoying the movie. But like I questioned it, but I immediately let it go because I want to enjoy the movie for what it was. And now you're here.
I'm just like
picking it apart.
I'm like asking.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense. But now my.
When it establishes rules.
My love for the movie is up here. Now it's coming down low.
My mom's like, when it establishes rules and it immediately goes against them. Or it goes against them and then like, oh no, this rule's still in effect. It was like, but it's not because you clearly said something else earlier. You clearly did that and you didn't, you're raising a lot of questions that you're not answering. It's like not bringing anything up. It's like just saying like, oh, there's also electrical surge on the other hand. That's why it's not working. It's an EMP. But no, they don't do that.
It's just 30,000. I think it's 30,000 degrees.
3,000 degrees Celsius.
Celsius.
That's the explosion.
Okay, yeah, the explosion itself.
That's why it leaves the shadow and everything.
So it's like instant vaporized.
The nuclear shadow and everything, all that. Yeah.
Nuclear shadow.
You know, like how when you drop the time bomb, like they said the shadow of the people are still there.
Yeah.
Because when it comes to nuclear bombs, there's it's kind of like UV rays, but it's not so radiation rays. What it does, it bleaches the area. But that's so when people are there, that's why the shadows are left there because it acts like a sort of nuclear sunscreen. Yeah. The more you know. Wow. Not a fun way to die. It's probably doesn't feel good.
But wait, you shouldn't feel that. That should be instantaneous. I don't think you would feel that. It's like.
But here's the thing, right?
Gone.
If something tells me your atom's getting ripped apart, probably seems painful.
I don't think you're gonna feel that on an atomic level.
Listen, man, that's a whole thing. I don't want to test it either, but something tells me that
you're not gonna live through that.
You don't know.
I know that.
Nah, you might be transferred to another plane. You just get. It's like human transmutation, right? You just get ripped apart and then put somewhere else, very far away. You don't know. You don't know what's going on, Collier. You don't know the science behind the atom.
All I do know is that you can't eliminate matter. You can only change its composition. So the shadows, like on the wall or whatever, is just this entire being. But earlier, just the shadows. It's just all of this being changed to that type of matter.
It's gone forever.
That shadow dust.
No. That's gone.
What do you mean it's gone?
I'm telling you. It's like I said, it's like sunscreen. So that part is just not bleached. Everything else there is gone. It's just that part got spared from the initial blast.
Spared?
Yeah, so that's why it's like kind of the original color of it, while everything else got bleached around it.
But why was it black? Wait, why was it
heat, scorched? Heat still gets it, but the flash,
yeah,
that's the bleaching thing. That's where.
Okay, because what I was seeing
this is not science with the fighting wombat.
You shouldn't feel that. I still believe if there's like an explosion very, very hot at the initial point, if this mic were to just blow up,
anyway,
we shouldn't feel that.
Happy is fucking
he's following him, and then he's
this guy looks like a junkie. He's there. There's a sleight of hand, knocks it down.
Dog tags.
Fucking.
There's
a real dumb move. Not 2.0. French is like real dumb move for some reason. Decides that when he bumps into the guy, he's like, "Oh, hey, what's up?" And instead of walking away, taunts him with the
guy. Hey,
or you could just
leave.
Yeah, leave. The super genius. You know the super genius. Just bring it to him. Like, hey, what is this thing? You guys find out. I'm just going to fucking taunt you. And like, all right, the other guy is over there hitting up and like, boom, kaboom, destroys everything.
How did Happy survive?
He was far away enough from the explosion. You remember he gets thrown.
He gets tossed.
Yeah,
that's right. But no, that's no.
What?
I guess he's like far enough, but also like behind something too. Okay.
He's far enough away from the explosion. Anyhow, So
Francis Light lives.
yeah, of course he walks away just chewing something like an asshole. So a lot of snacks for this guy. He's always chewing on something. Just it's like, was that? Are you just hungry on set? I don't know, whatever. But then cuts to the broadcast. The Mandarin's taking. He's claiming responsibility for the explosion.
Giving them another lesson.
Yeah, so fake Chinese thing. It's like that's like a fortune cookie. Yep, and then there's like 2 more lessons, Mr. President. You know, guess what? You know you know who I am. You don't know where I am. You'll never see me coming.
He would have said it the first time.
What?
He would have said it the first
Well,
time. He doesn't say it again.
No, he does. He said this time.
Did he?
Yeah.
I could. No, he said it the first.
No, he does this time.
Alright, I'll let you have this one.
And then
just for the sake for moving on.
Anywho, Tony goes to the hospital. He's upset. He goes outside. Everyone's asking him questions.
The press in the
and then he says like, "All right, cool." He tells him,
"What is somebody gonna kill this guy?"
This
is that what you want? Is that what you want?
Oh man, let me tell you that extra.
Yeah, he was a
not the greatest delivery on that. Who's Anyway, Tony doesn't like. All right, cool.
I mean, it would have been better if
calls him out.
If
calls him later, gives him his address, takes the guy's thing, does it, bill me, drives off. And so you think, all right, cool. Tony Stark is about to face down the man. He's going to take this seriously.
Wait,
and does not.
He was doing a whole investigation. We forgot about that.
I mean, he does the investigation after. He goes home. And then gets a ding dong. It's like, why are we let ding dongs be in lockdown here?
Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah.
I got you.
Thanks.
Also, things supposed to be. Also, Rose going around trying to find the Mandarin, can't find him anywhere. Very funny scene sometimes.
Oh,
his login.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
Anyway, so fucking he went out there. He sees the dog tracks. Makes out what the names are on it. Talbert. It's like, man, this is just omnipotent. What can this thing not do? I'm like, really, Tony? You can do so much with this. Have you thought about giving this to the police?
Nah.
Nah. Keep it for myself.
They're technologically illiterate. They're not tech savvy.
Then teach them. That's what you do. You teach.
No, they can't. They can't learn. It's too much.
Imagine how
if Happy can't even learn.
This is shield and how they're kind of like, oh, this is some Hydra shit going on here. Anyway, so the whole thing. Ding dong. Are we on ding dong? Guess what? It's the girl from earlier, the botanist.
And I'm sorry, I don't remember you, and I'm currently.
Don't remember what happened.
I'm already taken by the lovely lady upstairs.
Yeah, packing her shit. You know, you think being on lockdown, the party, what's it called? The house party initiative would be up. Any of the actual working Iron Man suits. Yeah,
just like I don't know, just be
Jarvis. I mean, come on, man. Like, make a suggestion, something. They also did a flight plan to Tennessee.
Yeah,
we'll get to that later. Was it Tennessee?
It was Tennessee. Yeah.
We'll get to that later.
I think it was Nashville, Tennessee.
Nah, it was something Tennessee. I don't know.
No, it wasn't
a natural.
Some place in Tennessee though. Anyways,
but it's like, all right, so it's
this is a number thing. Yes, it's a number
lockdown mode. Mm-hmm. Not a single working Iron Man suit is up, but he has a prototype that's not combat ready. It's not flight ready. It also falls apart like bad cosplay. But this is the one that Tony decided to go with. Okay. Jarvis doesn't have any of the other ones operating around the house. No radar.
Not even the
no
one
patrols.
Not even the one from Avengers.
Just
not
nothing.
even that one.
Just a whole lot of open area. And then on the news, while Tony and Pepper are arguing, there's a missile just coming towards the house.
Should we be worried about that?
Yes, you should be. As it is a missile coming towards you. Should we be worried about that? That's the line. That's what you went with. You're like, hey, run.
Missile.
Anything. Should we be worried about the missile coming at us? The answer is yes.
And then boom.
Guess what? Everyone's flying some slow-mo. Tony just shoots it at Pepper. You're like, all right, cool. I see that. That's cool. I like that.
It's pretty cool. I
like that.
I enjoyed that.
All right, cool. Pepper saves Tony from debris, takes the girl outside to the outside and around. All right, cool. Jarvis says, oh, Pepper's left the area. Cool. Tony changes the suit back to him. And guess what? He tries to take on the thing. Nope, no flight, no weapon. So he's just, all right, go do what I can. Throws the piano at him. Cool. Takes the one that, like, this is not combat ready. It's like, yep, all right, cool. Takes the ammo out and blasts it. Bam.
Boom.
All right, 2 down. And then the other one's just fucking wrecking everything. And then.
Yeah, with Francis Light in there.
Francis Light, of course, because he can't die any other way. He has to make it more of this movie. He has like 6 more minutes.
5 more lines left.
6 more minutes of the script.
6 minutes left. 5 lines left.
He has so many snacks to choose still. It just cannot be there. Anyway, so...
Man, he's just like, what's her nuts from Deadpool? Angel?
Yeah, Angel, that's her.
Got an orc fixation.
I don't watch Deadpool now. Anyway, so... yeah, blast in the house, everything's falling, and then starts falling in.
And he's falling under debris. And man, I'm guessing he hasn't read the manual of how to kill your enemies. If you don't see your body... No, I think they actually address that later in the movie.
He didn't find the body, so he's probably still alive somewhere. But whatever. It's like...
So anyways...
I mean, that one's excusable. You're in a helicopter, you're just blasting it. You're like, we're trying to kill something in there. Look, you know, you can't get up close and personal with this one.
Well, he's in an Iron Man suit. You know that thing could take a beating. Yeah. Just because it falls in the water, you know that thing's gonna be waterproof and space-proof. So it's gonna be underwater.
Not space-proof.
Space resistant.
Not space-resistant either. No, Tony died. You don't die immediately when you come into contact with the vacuum of space. It takes a little bit, but let me tell you, that little bit is not fun. I mean, you start like you're suffocating. You can if you get back into the actual air, you can be there. You won't be the same ever again. But
hence Tony Stark.
No, Tony's fine. Tony's fine by halfway through this movie. He's fine. Anyway.
So Jarvis doesn't take a deep breath.
Take a deep breath.
Hand comes off, pulls him up.
I like that.
That's pretty ingenious.
Pulls up and then they blast off.
The helicopter goes one way, he goes the other way.
And then you're telling me that all those helicopters, all that media, all that press, none of them saw Iron Man blast out the water?
No, what happened was that first missile went there and the helicopters dipped.
Let me tell you.
They were smart ones.
Let me tell you.
Yeah.
I seen how aggressive media is. Someone stayed. One person at least stayed. Like, I mean, we can get a shot from further away, right? Yeah, probably.
How far does that zoom?
Also,
how far does that camera zoom in? 5 miles.
I was like,
get a shot. I could see, get that money shot.
Yeah, they be looking around for that. Also, let me tell you.
Yeah, what's up?
So Iron Man hosts a challenge to the leading terrorists of the world, right? The leading U.S. terrorists. No officers came to his house. I mean, he gave his house address on the broadcast. They know where he lives. So it's like, nah, it's Mr. Stark. You need to get out of here. We can't have you here. You're in danger.
You're in danger, but you're also endangering the neighboring area.
Yeah, nothing. No one.
No, because he's told us he's Iron Man and he can do what he wants.
No.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
I mean,
U.S. government has already said they're not putting up with this shit.
Are you gonna knock up to the door of a multi-billionaire who has an Iron Man suit?
Yes, if he is endangering people around him, yes. He's like, yeah, he has a suit. I don't know if Miss Potts, who also lives in this address, has a suit. I don't know if anyone on the coastline here has a suit. Anyone driving by is now in danger because of you. You cannot be doing this. We need to get you somewhere safe. We need you somewhere a secure location. I would say that.
Well, he's waiting for a fight. And
cool.
Apparently
not well. Not well. He's waiting for a fight in something that wasn't combat ready.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know what you thought there. I'm not combat ready. Anyway, so he passes out in the suit, wakes up, he's in Tennessee. He's like, why am I here? Like, you just have a flight plan.
Like, that's the emergency.
It's like, all right, so is Jarvis smart or is Jarvis dumb? Which one is he?
He's two halves as a whole idiot.
Because it's like, this seems like a very un-Jarvis thing for him to do. It's like, we're under attack. I'm damaged. Should probably go somewhere where I can't get repaired. And it just goes to Tennessee.
You made a flight plan.
Cool.
That's what I did.
You made a flight plan. It's like, yeah, but Jarvis.
I'm on 5%.
I didn't mean now.
I think I'm going to need to sleep now.
Oh, yeah. Real sassy. It's like, oh.
Yeah, I was like, oh, no. Oh, man. It is awfully brisk out there.
Yeah, Tony Stark dragging the Iron Man suit to the snow. Cool shot.
How heavy is that thing?
Not that heavy, apparently. It leaves a message for Pepper. Very Tony-like style. Like, he's like, I'm sorry I made some mistakes. I can't come back to the sky. I just stole a punch off a wooden Indian.
So, yeah.
Breaks into a garage. Really rude. He just breaks into someone's garage. The house doesn't look abandoned. It looks like someone lives there. He's like,
apparently the kid does, yeah.
It looks like...
What's the kid's name? Don't know. Don't remember.
Did he say his name?
He said his name.
All right, cool. Little kid. We're calling him the kid from literally every movie. Fucking, he has
Christmas Story.
Oh, no, that was the other kid.
I love the Christmas Story.
was like, this little asshole kid.
He didn't know any better.
Yeah, he didn't know any better. Fuck him. Fuck that kid. Smack him.
Nah, this kid's worse.
Do a good paddling.
This kid's worse. Much worse.
Do you like the kid or do you not like the kid?
I don't like the kid.
I like the dialogue with the kid, but I don't.
The dialogue,
like the kid.
yes, but like what he just.
It's like he's
only good for one scene, and that's it. One scene.
What?
And that was it.
I'm cold. We're connected.
I know. Because we're connected. Vroom. Oh man. You gonna leave me again like my dad?
Like,
oh, you're trying to guilt trip me. Guess what? It's not working because my dad did the same thing.
He did it. But anyway, it's like the dialogue with the kid is hilarious. He's like, Dad, leave him time. Don't be a pussy.
Yeah. Again, how did Disney let us?
Shane Black.
Man, they just bow like, wow, just drop the P word. All right, cool.
I don't think I didn't compare my picture. I had some more pull on this one that Disney did at the moment. Things were already in the pipeline. Blah blah blah. Anywho.
Breaks in. He's got a potato gun. Like, oh, that's no potato gun. Pretty sure he ain't got no power. Shows him the power. He has. All right, but now he's out of ammo. Mm-hmm. And so, what is that on your chest? Like, oh, it
powers.
Well, it's electromagnet. Electromagnet. Pretty sure you got some stuff here. Like, what is the power?
Oh.
Yeah. Like,
and
then I'm guessing the kid doesn't know his face.
Yeah, probably doesn't. Really weird that he doesn't know his face. Also, it doesn't power that. You know why?
Not anymore.
Because it's out of power. So, it does not power that, Tony. You're a fucking liar. Or this movie doesn't know what it's trying to say.
The movie doesn't know what it's trying to say. I don't remember this ever powering the... No,
it powers the first one.
Okay, yeah, the first
and the second one.
Yeah.
Remember, that's what the whole thing, they do after the arc reactor. That's what they...
Oh, yeah.
That was the whole thing. Right. That was...
And now it's like self-sustaining power.
But
that
not.
Falls apart.
But also, but not. Because self-sustaining power, you think if it lasts a little bit longer than a few hours. It should last longer than my iPhone. But it doesn't.
Okay, maybe.
Mm-hmm. What's up?
Just maybe.
Yeah.
While it's on, it's charging up. And then...
But it was on the entire time. Remember, it was on the entire time. The driver said, oh, I'm out of power. It was on the entire time.
He was having a system malfunction anyway, so his power wasn't getting sustainable power from the...
So you're telling me not only is this thing not combat ready, and not flight ready, it's not even charge ready.
Yeah.
What?
No, it is charge ready, but he just got damaged. He just got damaged.
Did it though? Did it though?
Yeah.
You sure? Because he doesn't fix it. He just plugs it in, and then they start charging it later. they don't fix anything about this too. They're like, you just gotta plug this thing in.
He's a mechanic. He fixed things.
Did he?
Yeah.
When he fixed it?
When he freaking had it hooked up at the garage, he was charging it.
He was charging it. He wasn't fixing it. He was like, boop, plug it in. All right, I gotta figure it out.
Well, yeah, he just can't be in an armor and suit to sit here and just let it charge.
I mean, listen, do that. There's much power fact.
But then he's just gonna be like sitting on the couch, like, okay, so got some time to kill. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna be sitting here for like 48 hours.
Cool.
I could be doing something else. I could be continuing my investigation here in Tennessee.
Continuing investigation, sure. Which also, why are they there? Why are they, after all this time, trying to wrap up loose ends?
Wait, why is who where?
AIM. Why just now?
Huh. No, because it's Killian's
I know, but why now? This explosion happened years ago. Why are they trying to wrap this up then?
Because I'm guessing the investigators didn't, find everything that...
See what I'm talking about here? It's like, okay, so yeah, we're going to do that. Tony goes to the bar. He runs to the lady, scar on face, heading out the bar.
Yeah, I kind of thought she was getting abused. Like, oh, okay, so your husband.
No, I knew that was like a explosion or a burn mark, and then she.
I mean, yeah, that too. But I kind of.
Oh, the thing, right? Yeah. Is to get the introduction out the way. It's like, oh, cool, that's this character. She leaves the bar, and immediately comes back into the bar to get the file. It's like, why are you leaving?
No, because she was after 20.
What?
She was after 20. She was after 20.
No, she wasn't. She was after the file. She was there for the file. And then gets something because he's interfering with the file.
Maybe
so I'm like,
maybe she didn't know.
It's like you want to get the instruction out of the way. So, shot was mastered to script there, and thus makes the thing confusing because she leaves and immediately comes back. If you're after Tony and you know he's here, just go to the fucking garage. His Iron Man suit's not there. You know he's here. He's like, you're waiting at the bar for some reason? Why are you waiting at the bar? Because Tony can figure out from the kid that that's where the lady is always is. He doesn't ask around for her. He just knows where the kid. The kid's not told anyone. The kid's like, oh yeah, look, she's over there. That's her relative. She's always at the bar. Watch Get Also Know That? Kind of weird.
Yeah.
It's just, it's like, why did that happen? I remember sitting in theater, it's like, wait, then why was she leaving? The file was there. But yeah, handcuffs him. Sheriff's like, hey, what's going on here? Good sheriff, actually doing his job. Like, no,
yeah,
we're not
very
doing that. No, we're gonna call this day. We're not gonna make sure. We're just gonna go around the rest of it. Like, cool. Well,
Homeland Security. Yeah, but I'm just gonna need some more stuff. Come
yeah,
on.
you didn't just
can't be walking around in my town waving your non-existent slong. That's that right?
Schlong.
Yeah. And just like wreaking havoc in my town.
It's not wreaking havoc. So like, there was no. He knew nothing about this arrest going on, or that they had anything going on here. Generally, there's supposed to be some discussion amongst the bodies, like, hey,
this is Homeland
we're
Security.
going
We're coming
be
to
here
your
for
town.
a little bit. We need to just make sure.
We're looking for a dude, so if something happens, you happen to be in the area, steer clear.
Yeah.
Or aid when we ask for it. Mm-hmm. I totally get that.
But yeah, she's like, all right, cool. Well, time to fuck this place up. Takes her back, sizzles his face, then punches through him, grabs the gun behind him. I'm like, holy shit.
He is dead.
He's so dead. He's so dead. A lot of killing people. There's a lot of death.
And Tony's like, all right, I need to move.
Ran out there with the fucking handcuffs.
Oh, and he told the lady to toss the file, and she did so properly. And I don't know how all the paper stayed intact in that folder. Movie magic, but we'll just leave it at
rubber
that.
bands. They work. Staples and paper clips. They work wonders.
Yeah, they do.
Like Mr. Dill Pickle taught us. Dill Pickle? No. What's his name?
Excuse me?
Tommy Pickle. Dill Pickle is his dad's name. Stew Pickle. Stew Pickles. Like a stew.
Pickle stew.
Yeah, pickle stew. There you go. Ugh. anyway, so Tony turned around. He's like, crazy, right? Yeah. Watch this. And I thought he was going to do a backflip to it. For some reason, I thought he was going to jump in the air and just front flip through the glass. No, he just runs into it. It's like, all right. I don't know why. I remember him doing a front flip into it for some reason, and it's not that. He just runs into it. It's like, that seems so much cooler in my head.
Unnecessarily do a front flip into it.
Listen, he says crazy, right? Watch this. I'm like, all right, I'm going to see something. No, he just runs into it. It's like, I mean.
Yeah, I thought he was actually going to do something a little bit more. But like, oh, crazy. I'm like, yeah. Hey, watch this.
Yeah,
and I thought something like pretty impressive that he was going to do.
He just runs into it. He could have tripped and accomplished the same thing.
Oh, he also runs this to Francis Light. I mean, like Francis.
Francis Light, yeah.
Francis Light, okay.
Hey, what's up? It's like, all right, you're here too. Cool.
You're also glowing? All right, cool. Time to go that way.
Let me tell you. Some guy runs out to the bar. Always says the most unimpressive thing when they need to get a gun from someone. He runs up way too close to her with a shotgun. She turns around and just takes it from him and knocks him out. It's like, essentially, he just ran up and handed her a shotgun. That's all he did.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, she's already killed so many people in this bar. Just shoot her, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about here? Yeah. Like, you don't need to get that close to her. Like, I know shotgun's a close range weapon, but you don't gotta be that close, all right? You don't gotta be right here to use a shotgun effectively. I mean, bar door, she's in the middle of the street, shoot. Yeah, you got this.
Aim. It's a shotgun. It's gonna spread unless you have
essentially, yeah, like. If she's in the bar, you see her take it from someone and have her leave the bar with it, sure. But it's like, why? I'm always thinking with those sort of scenes. It's like, you couldn't have scripted this better. You're like, there's some good action in here. It's like, where was the action director on that take? Where was he during this part?
He couldn't make it on the set. He's probably like on his way on the set at the time. You ready to shot? Okay, cool. I don't have to work today.
Every time that happens, it's like, oh man, I don't know. It's like when. It's always if people with gun action because you got to make sure the hero gets away. And he has so I was like, so I'm always thinking like, where is everyone at a certain point, and like why it makes sense for him to get from point A to point B without getting shot. And when dumb things happen in between there, it's like, well, okay, well that's because you guys can think of a better way to do it. Like that's why I like John Wick so much, right? Because all the action in it makes sense about where people are. Like the gun fu is kind of silly and ridiculous, but like
gun fu,
you know, it's like how people do it, and they're just shooting like that. But let me tell you, because they keep a lot of it close range, it makes more sense that it happens. So it's like it doesn't look as if it's like this looks badass, and Keanu Reeves is fucking awesome in it. But we're not. This is not John Wick review.
You know what? You're kind of selling me on that. I think I might need to watch John Wick 1 and 2.
John Wick's. I've not seen 2, but John Wick 1, they did what they did with it's a smaller budget, so you know. It's kind of like how Deadpool, we got a smaller budget, we have to work with what we got.
Wait, Deadpool?
Yeah. It's kind of like Deadpool, follow me on this. It had a smaller budget, so it had to work with what it had.
Yeah.
So it's like that sort of thing.
And Deadpool was amazing. Yeah.
So
with that budget.
So it's John Wick. The story is like, it gets a lot of people for this dog.
Oh yeah, it was just for a dog!
It's the whole thing, you know. It's like, hey. But listen, you understand. Someone kills your dog, it's like, I'm fucking killing everyone. I don't care. Especially puppy Layla. Someone come over here and just kill you, like, oh no. It's on. It's on a Kraken.
I'd be mighty upset.
Like, someone's dying for this. Anyway, so yeah, the fucking Tony Stark,
he goes into the building and here she comes along, freaking shooting out of
really fucking fast.
Yeah,
really fast. Like, what?
Dude, like, okay. So
what are these
he
powers?
scared the out of me when he was like, okay, I'm behind it. And I'm just gonna look around and see what he's at. I'm expecting for like another scene, like just like on the other end of the table. He's like,
no, she's right.
Slowly, he is right there. That is how you do scary scenes. When you least suspect it, none of the whole ying sounds or anything. It's just boom, there, stuff is happening.
But anyway, so yeah, they're running around. She's like,
he is everywhere, dude. Throws him.
Gets the handcuffs off because he tries choking her out when she just heats her per neck. It's like, what? He starts a lot.
Cool. This is good for you. Yeah. All right, cool. Hot.
Say, but is that all you got? A cheap trick and a cheesy line and a cheap trick? It's like, honey, that could be the name of my autobiography. He runs out. She's already the gas station
up there. The dog tag to put in the microwave.
Yeah, and then she blows up the building and she goes flying. Wait, did she go flying yet? The first explosion does not get her. The second one does. This is the second explosion.
When was the first explosion? What happened the first time?
I don't know. Something happened.
I know it was two.
The first time, and then that's when she said the lines like that could be my brother. He runs out the back door. The microwave goes off, and then everything because he stood the oil on the floor. Everything explodes.
Yeah.
And then she goes flying the power lines, and then comes Francis Light here. He's slowly melting
the water
tower, and just all right, cool. I'm gonna let gravity decide this. As opposed to just walking up to Tony, who had not seen him yet, and just grabbing him by the back of the neck and just fucking melting the shit out of him. It's like, nah, I like destroying this water tower better. So that's what I'm going to do. Knocks it down. Tony gets pinned under something. It's like, oh, wait, this is actually letting gravity decide something worked. And you know what he did next? He got caught monologuing.
Oh, yep.
Like, I want my goddamn file. It's like, then just go into the bar and take it.
Because I don't have it, apparently.
You can... Where does Tony have the file? You can see his person. He was handcuffed the literal entire time until he ran out. You saw this. So where did Tony have that file on him? You're like, well, she's leaving the bar. Maybe it's in there. Nah, this is about thing about Francis Light. Not as smart as Francis. So this is Francis Light here we're talking about here. The little kid, what do you want for Christmas?
Francis Beta.
Nah, Light. We're Francis Light here. What do you want for Christmas? Reminding you, this is still a Christmas movie. It's like, oh yeah, it is Christmas, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna tell you about bullies.
At that moment, I was reminded. Oh yeah, he gave me that little thing.
Yeah, like, bam, swing it back, and then it's like about smart guys try to cover our ass, and it's
right in the face.
Yep. Knocks him out, and then
Mama said, "Knock you out."
His thing pulls up, boom, and instead of Tony double tapping, Blue's eyes to leave.
Yeah, and gets his keys.
Francis Light heals up. Okay, he mugs him. he takes his keys like. Tony, you've already killed one of them. Just kill this one too. Why not? But whatever. Francis, once again, he has a few more minutes left contractually in this movie. About 2 more lines.
Yeah, 2 more lines, 3 more minutes.
Anyway, so Tony's like that. He drives off, leaves the kids there. Some funny scenes there. Talking about.
Oh shoot! Wait, no.
All right, so where'd you get the file from? Did he go back into the bar and get it?
Yeah, but we also forgot something. He went to the crime scene with the kid, and the kid was
freaking him out. Yeah, freaking him out about the whole. It was like, you're still freaking me out. Just bringing it up.
Like, you did it. You had to go and do it. So those little bits of like Tony freaking out was like to me like, oh, he's dealing with this. Yeah, he's like suffering with this, and he's gotta like somehow push through. Just freaking, he has to take a walk or just wait till it passes. I'm like, oh, this is kind of so you kind of do something. But things just remind you of like, the event, but the whole PTSD thing. It got pretty dark. Like, oh wow.
Prepare for that to be gone in like 10 minutes after this because that's what they do. They get rid of it.
Because so.
Oh yeah, Pepper hears a message too. She goes to the hotel with the botanist and the whole thing there. They're sitting on the bed, looking at each other in the eyes, never making eye contact, and just talking it out, man.
That's how go talk, having a heart-to-heart
about the Avengers, like what she started as and what it grew as. She's like, oh yeah, my boss might be working for the Mandarin, blah blah blah.
Oh yeah, that's that. And then wait, how did Tony get wind of this again?
What?
Oh no,
the file.
Oh yeah, with AIM.
The file. It's MIA. Flip it over.
AIM. Yeah.
The paper was upside down.
No, it's just that we're so used to seeing like, oh, MIA.
Right,
If
yeah.
I'm missing an action, all right, cool. He just like looked at the
But the
corner.
words are backwards on it.
No. He just saw it in the
Words
corner.
are backwards.
He just saw the bold letter. Like, all right, it's this MIA file. All right, cool, whatever. I'm not gonna go. No, it's just skin deep. I know these files. I've seen them before. Yada yada.
But whatever. So he's going to go get some fucking. You gotta try to upload something or whatever. That's where you need Jody's login. War Machine 8. War Machine 68. We're
War
past
Machine
Machine Rocks with an X.
With the X. All caps.
Oh, it's hilarious. Anyway.
The dude laughed. Freaking gun came and pointed at him. Shut him up real quick. That was funny.
So Tony did something here, right?
So.
Oh, he saw the files about the video.
Uh-huh.
Like, all right, cool. That's where
Trying
he
to
saw the
remember.
explosion. That's where he saw the explosion in
I
town.
think
But
that they're getting ready for another recording with the Master.
The Mandarin. All right. And there's so much production value in it too. It's like I'm looking there. It's like, oh, this is so good. At this point, it's like, this is
Don't even look at him unless you want to get shot.
Yeah.
And that's when we found out, like
has one of the heads of Cole broadcast everything there. He has one of the heads of Roxxon there, Roxxon Oil Company, and it's like, all right, cool, Mr. President. The number's in your cell phone right now. You have 30 seconds. If you don't call me in 30 seconds, I'm going to shoot this man in the head. All right, cool. Let's start.
we can't make a call.
And we're like, people don't, nope, you can't let a terrorist dictate your action. He's like, this is the right thing to do. He makes a call. He calls him. Phone's still ringing. Bam.
So, I'm watching that part. I'm like, man, so he's just... man,
Yep.
that was terrible.
That was the lesson.
What was the lesson in that?
You can't stop me.
Okay.
Or at least, it would have been that if this was actually a Mandarin. This was actually a serious thing, but it's not serious at all.
I know, but like even it's like a whole like an act. Like I was still like, this is all an act. I know it's Trevor, but like
It's not an act. Well, it's an act for Trevor.
Yeah, an act for Trevor.
That guy is dead.
Yeah, he's dead as dicks.
He thinks it's like, oh, it's all profit. Like, no, he's dead as fuck. You killed, you murdered someone on national television, Trevor.
Yeah,
it's over for you. Anyway,
and freaking like I was like, man, this guy. He said that he let you live, and then what would happen if like, well, either way, if he answered or not, he still would have died.
Yeah,
but that also showed everyone in the world like, wow, this guy is a threat. He could give.
Yeah, it also showed a moment of weakness for the president too, since he called.
Yeah, it also shows weakness. Like, wow, our president's saving like one person.
I mean, it's always weird to say that too. It's like he tried to save someone's life, but that's a moment of weakness because you gave into a demand of someone. You didn't go save them life just like through your power. You saved it through negotiation or submitting. That's the thing about
submission.
That's the thing about it. It's always weird to think about that too. It's like you think like normal person, you're like, I'll call. Yeah, fuck it. What do I care?
But then again, you got to think about like no.
Yeah, I know it's a whole presentation.
Presentation thing.
Like that's why everyone tells them like, don't call. This is not the right way to do this. It's like, well, I've got to do it anyway. You got to save this man's life.
Because like if he didn't, and he still got shot, the people were like, wow, the president just let that guy die.
We don't negotiate with terrorists. That's our policy. That's our policy now. We don't negotiate with terrorists. We never do. Yeah. We don't let them dictate.
Don't we just like torture their butts until like they give us the answers that we want?
No, not that. Like if they have a hostage, we will not negotiate with their release with you.
Oh, dang, man. So
yeah,
I guess be dead.
Yeah, don't get captured. Don't get caught. Anyway.
Yeah, that's like really messed up.
Yeah, and that's when they're really trying to up the search on the Mandarin. That's what they're really trying to up the search. Called, he's going to the wrong places. Something funny.
Yeah, something funny. Somehow they get wind that the broadcast is in Florida, and Jarvis' speech pattern is kind of like messed up. He keeps getting the last word, tomatoes.
Yeah. I see what you did there. Kind of started doing it because you're trying to think of what word you were going to use there. That's all you did.
Yep.
Tony started freaking out again. Kids were like, well, you're a mechanic, right? Yeah. Well, fix things. It's like...
When did he started to break down? When he heard that something...
I'm not sure. He just...
I think he started...
Oh, no, because everything was still... Things were going wrong still. And he's starting to freak out about that. It's like things.
Oh yeah, because it wasn't charging.
Yeah, it wasn't charging. It's like, what do you mean it's not charging? It's like, well, it's not.
What do you mean it's not charging?
He's like, well, the suit is charging, but we're not sure if this will be able to actually make the suit work because it's just household electricity as opposed to
it's just like a very slow amperage compared to like what he's used to back at home.
Yeah. So.
Also, what the heck happened to Stark Tower? It's just standing there in New York.
Yeah, still in New York. Okay. Not very far from where Tony is, where he can just go and get anything that he needed. But nah, he's here because they're trying to keep this away from the rest of the universe.
Okay.
Yeah, so fucking
And how? But wait, how did freaking Tony get wind that Killian is with AIM or whatever, or like he's like?
Oh, he already knew Killian was with AIM.
I mean, not with AIM, but like Killian is with the Mandarin, so to say.
Well, that's where the broadcast was coming from.
But no, someone had told him though.
Florida. No, it's I guess through the files because when it's a crime scene, not a crime scene. When it's a person, remember through the dog tags. And the explosion there, and they couldn't find any debris. And then he saw the file. It's like, that's why there's no debris, because it's a person. It's not a bomb. And thus, Killian is on the file. He sees him there. He's the one doing that. It's like, all right, so Killian must be working with the Mandarin. Yeah, this is that plot here.
Yeah, there we go.
That's how he figures it out.
Okay.
And Pepper figured it out because the bomb is told her.
Well, yeah, of course.
And then Killian like, hey, no.
Hey, what's up? Ding dong.
He's like... very funny thing.
Pepper.
Come on. Really?
Come on. Just
anyway, it's like, please. All right.
And then the bottom said, like, hey, we need Tony alive or something.
Well, now we have leverage.
And then later on, we just feel like, actually, no, you're just like my trophy. Without Tony, you're just my trophy now.
Yeah, and he just killed her anyway. You're like, she wasn't very important to this movie at all.
Who?
The botanist. She just dies. Remember? He's like, like, what would happen to me if you? Then like, like, bam. It's like. I like that actually. It was like, you don't have the upper hand here.
Wait, wasn't she also?
She's the one who started this whole thing. That was with the whole.
Yeah, it's her program thing about the whole regeneration thing, but because it was unstable, it causes. Because I was like, okay, I need to put a pin in of the part of when the plant exploded.
Yeah.
Okay, so when something happens to like an extremity, it just becomes unstable and just like blows up. Also, they go to like 30,000 degrees Celsius.
3,000.
3,000?
3,000 degrees Celsius.
Okay, 3,000 degrees Celsius. And someone said like, what happens if I get too hot? What happens if you get too hot? The botanist was saying that to Killian.
Yeah.
When Francis Light got blown up by the other dude, how did he still survive? And I'm guessing like, huh?
So in there, in the video, they said addiction will not be tolerated. It's going to be regular to you. I guess some of them got addicted to it, and so they got kicked from the program. And Francis was helping them out, like, hey, don't say I never did anything for you. He was helping out with it. And that's probably why, because they become unstable. That was the problem with the plant. The plant became unstable. Some of them, people accept it in other ways.
And the
like,
body,
it's like,
so the
because like the first time, all of them were still in that room.
Yeah.
Francis in that room, so was lady with the scar on her face. They were all in that room. They just healed, while that one guy could not take it and blew up.
Oh yeah, because some can take it, some can't.
Like, that's the thing. Like Pepper,
so if
Pepper they were injecting to. It's like, we're gonna see if she rejects it or not.
Okay. Yeah. Killian's an idiot.
Yeah, let's give her superpowers. Let's see if that works out well for me. But whatever. Like, we can possibly make him Superman, or he might blow up. We're gonna do that though. That'll work out well for me. That's like, man. You're the Mandarin, huh? Cool.
I mean, like more sciencey stuff. Like even back in the day for like Captain America was like more, theoretically like 98% that this will succeed as compared to like Killian's sciencey stuff.
I mean, not only that, it's like Red Skull didn't inject Captain America with the super serum. I mean, like, let's see if he'll survive or not. That doesn't. Giving someone possibly giving someone powers is never a good thing. It's like,
I mean, it worked out for Captain America though.
Yeah, because he volunteered for it. He wanted to be that. It's like, Erskine wasn't holding him hostage and then trying to make him a super soldier. It's like, it's not going to end that well for you if you do.
But also, all the other test subjects, they were willing too. Like, hey, we can make him better.
I'm just saying, doing that doesn't make sense for him. Mm-hmm. It's like, hold a gun to her head. Have a bomb or something, man. It was like, what is this possibly giving her superpowers or she might explode things? Like, we'll see if she rejects it or not. It's like, if it works for her, do you think that you two are going to be cool?
No, she's gonna
try to
kick
kick your ass.
Yeah.
And now you've given her powers to do so.
Yeah, now she's on your level.
Yeah. What was the plan there? What was it? It was like, what happened? What happened?
Like I said,
this guy's supposed to be smart.
Nah,
this is a dumb thing to do.
For such a big brain, he
got a very short-term plan happening here. Anyway.
Then again, he did show that there's like some gaps in the human brain. I'm pretty sure he's still got like pretty gaps in there. Plenty of them.
But that one guy, I'm ready to show upgrade center.
Yeah.
So Tony's like, all right, cool, I'm going to go fix some stuff. He goes to a local Home Depot. Buys literally everything he can. Starts home aloneing his whole gear.
Home aloneing.
Yeah, have you seen Home Alone?
Yes.
Yeah, there it is. You tell you that's not Home Alone shit. Yeah, there it is.
It's a pretty good. It's a nice little montage of him, like, making stuff. That's pretty cool.
Nice mustache. I like it.
I like it.
Tony, there's some stuff in there I like.
It's Tony
like,
doing what he does best.
There's some stuff in here that I like, but there's also some stuff in here that's like just overall doesn't work for me. Mm-hmm. But we'll get to that later. Fucking. I want to say at some point Rose got captured. And yeah, Rose got captured. Another one of those funny scenes, like, yeah, we're messing up again.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Yeah, what's that?
There was...
Pepper got captured. Rose got captured.
There's a thing at a pageant. What the heck happened there? Like
after Tony was trying to watch the video, he was trying to get a decent upload signal. He's like, don't.
Oh yeah, that's when he went to the van.
Yeah, Stanley's cameo there. Because he's
very
one of the
good.
judges. I don't like it.
It's small. It's just.
It's
like, hey,
all right, cool. There's Stanley. It's like, come on, man, give him something. Give my man Stanley something. It felt like they forgot they needed to do a Stanley cameo. It's like, I can do this here. Yeah. Have him hold up a tin sign. Anyway. So yeah, fucking motherfucker, they do that whole thing. He goes down to Miami.
I'm sorry.
He's breaking into the facility.
Wait, who? Wait,
Tony broke into the facility. Remember, he just
the mansion.
The facility, the mansion, whatever. The place where the Mandarin is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Taking guards out
so,
left and right. Freaking.
I've never gotten this about guards. Why do they stand with their backs towards stairways besides to be taken down?
It's
Yeah. It happens in movies. Happens in video games. Why's your back towards the stairway?
Because you're.
Yeah.
I don't.
Not patrolling. He's just standing there. But yeah, Tony's taking out people left and right. Just pew pew.
So are those like kick-outs or just like an overpowered
No. They're dead.
Okay.
Tony straight up kills people. Like, remember he said, like, I'm gonna kill. You shouldn't have broken that. I'm gonna kill you first. He's like, straight up said, like, I'm not gonna. Just
because of that.
No ambiguous. No destroy. No obliterate. No, they're like, I'm going to kill you. Like, all right, end of life. This is where Tony Stark is. It's like, yeah, Tony kills people.
He does what Batman don't.
I mean, it happened in the Marvel universe. They Scarlett Johansson has guns. She's like, you know, she's killing people. Hawkeye has a fucking bow and arrow. People are dead. Anyway,
the only one who actually isn't down with murder is
Cap kills. Captain America's a goddamn soldier. Hulk kills. Thor kills.
Spider-Man does not.
Spider-Man. Then again,
he does. No, he does not. No, he does not.
Debatable.
No.
Listen, they might not intentionally kill. Like some people are paralyzed for life. Some people not walking again, can't eat straight anymore. He hits people real hard. But Spider-Man does not actively kill people.
Yeah, he got webs. Everything's to go.
And punches, and lots of punches and kicks. Super strength punches and kicks.
Yeah, they're down for the count, but they're not dead.
Maybe. Who knows? You don't know.
I do know.
I've never seen them get back up. Just stick around that long. That's fucking menace.
They're sleeping.
Sleep. Anyway, so fucking Tony's taking out guards left and right, going to the facility, meets Trevor.
And he's
Trevor is an actor playing the Mandarin. Yeah, it's all smoke and mirrors. Ooh, it's all fake. Ooh.
Yeah, so
I'm the Mandarin. See, it's not real, any of it.
So at this point, I remember like, okay, yeah, this is where I'm guessing like the movie goes downhill. But I'm just like, no, watching this, like okay. So Killian just hired this
random
stage
guy.
actor.
This random guy off the street who had a drug problem.
hydraulic problem.
To take
just use them so they can't be traced to Killian directly.
To take responsibility for the bombings. I mean, the explosion.
Just gave, like you said later in the movie, gave evil a face.
Yeah.
And just...
So they could rule from behind the scenes.
Yeah, exactly. But you can't trace it back to Killian himself.
I mean, you can.
Well, apparently,
Tony did.
did.
Yeah. But like, we have to get the file now. It's like, why didn't you do that earlier? They said this happened years ago. What were you doing the entire time? You just jacking off, getting your dragon tattoos? Yeah. Like, why? What happened during all that time? You're over here showing Pepper Potts your big brain. You should have been using your big brain to think ahead more than 2 steps.
But I actually
10 lessons. They're on lesson number 7 when this movie starts. What? Why did that take so long? That one's not even. That's before they got the Mandarin. This is before. This is supposed to happen before they start doing all this shit. So why? This is when it really could have been traced back to you. You think you'd be trying to cover your ass then? But whatever.
But anyways.
Ten figures it. They had a conversation. I do say Eric Sharon. Francis White walks into the room, knocks Tony out.
Just like a nice little candle. Whap! And down for the count.
What you tell him?
I don't tell him anything.
I think.
Just a panic button. Why did you use it? I panicked.
But I handled it.
I handled it. Smart move. I mean, smart line. I like that line. Like, hey, I panicked, but I handled it. So, man. Get off my nuts.
Ben Kingsley, right? Great actor. Love him to death. Sir Ben Kingsley.
In this role? Not so much, I'm guessing, right?
Here's the thing.
I'm guessing. Okay, I know you expected more.
I know I expected more. I like what it gives. It succeeds in that, like the twist. Like, oh, I get it. Yeah, whatever that. But it's like at the point where it is, like, man. But I would prefer to have actually seen like he being the bad guy because he was. Let me tell you, he was giving a performance.
Oh hell yeah!
At the Mandarin there, it's like that's why it hit so hard for me. It's like what I'm getting so far is like at that point, it's like I'm loving this. I'm seeing how Tony's going to take him down.
This guy
like,
is freaking taking fools out left and right.
Knowing that he was in Miami, it's like holy shit, he's in Miami. Okay,
he's here on home. All right, cool. We're gonna get this guy and we're gonna freaking take him out, and then we just see him, casually come out the bathroom.
What I had seen it as, and follow me on this. Yeah, but you don't like this movie anyway. But it's like it's seen as like this is kind of like the Joker to the Batman here in this situation. It's like, man, how am I going to stop this guy? I can't, for some reason, I can't seem to touch him. We can't seem to find him. Mm-hmm. And you finally got to him. Yeah, you got to that point. We're about to get there. It's like, nope, I'm Trevor. It's like,
oh no, I'm not really the Joker. I'm just some guy playing as the Joker. The Joker is.
I'm Jared Leto. That's who I am.
You just see Jared Leto coming up and like wiping off the makeup.
Yeah, that's what it felt like. That's what it kind of felt like when I was like, huh?
I mean, well,
it's a good Shane Black film, but for an Iron Man thing, it's not that.
I enjoyed the twist. Like going back over, like you know what?
You can enjoy the twist. I'm not saying that you shouldn't enjoy the twist. For me, it did not work at all.
It didn't work for you, but I actually
fell flat. It was a giant fart. A giant fart. Anyway, yeah, Tony's knocked out. I'm gonna say they wake him up here. They reveal they have Pepper. The botanist is there. He's talking to her. It's like, well, you've sacrificed your morals. What happened to you? Blah, blah, blah. Then Collier comes to the room. He's like, hey, I need to be working on this. We got your initiative now. And she's like, well. Then the botanist decides to do the right thing finally. Hold herself hostage. Like, nope, I'll kill myself now. What happens with all your stuff? You need your injection and everything. What happens, huh? What happens? But then, bam, shoots her. Like, I don't care. I got the shit already figured out. Look, I got Tony Stark here now. I don't need you anymore.
You done your rope. You can go now.
You've essentially hired your replacement.
There's a yeah, you really said that.
And then fucking Killian's like, all right, cool. We also have the Iron Picture. We're gonna go get the president now. Have the
that's right.
Leader of the free world and the number one choice in both of my hands. It's gonna be great. Everything's gonna be awesome for me.
That's right. They freaking got Iron Patriot.
Yeah, they got theirs. I just said when they captured Pepper, I said they captured Rhodey too. At some point in there, they did.
Oh, okay, yeah. No.
Somehow, I don't know how. And they're like, all right, cool. We're gonna heat up this belly. Gonna run a little bit of tummy rub.
And that's 1-1.
And that's 1-1.
Don't eject. Come on.
No, that comes later on. But yeah, because Tony has to escape, and then...
Oh, yeah, because, you know...
Wait, no. Things are jumbled here.
No.
They're doing the hot ability thing. Hot ability. And then they're just waiting for him to come out. It's like, nope, don't open. At some point, Tony was like,
right,
so how far since you're from here? 32 miles.
I'm good like
that. I was like, that's funny. I like that.
Yeah, that's funny.
1, 2, 3... Come on! Just keep doing it. Come.
So I'm guessing it was supposed to...
Alright, I'm going to say at some point, right?
Yeah.
I'm just going to...
Go ahead.
I'm going to do all the Tony stuff now, so I'm going to do all the Rhodey stuff now.
Okay,
they break him open there. He's going to punch Friendsight in the face.
And then just freaking straight...
like...
That is literally the visual representation of spitting hot fire.
You
breathe fire down.
So he's like, this is where we are.
And Rhodey did the right... The same thing that anyone would do. Oh, I am outpowered.
He's like, you
I
refired.
am cool.
Alright.
You can do that. I'm not messing with that.
Yeah. He gets knocked out. They take the suit.
I quit.
They retake the suit. They take the suit to the president. It's in the air. All right.
What did they do with Rhodey? They knock him out?
They knocked him out, I think, and he woke up somewhere. I don't know. But then Tony's tied to a bed. He's trying to escape. He's just waiting for the suit to come back.
3, come on. You go. 5, 4, 3, 2, boom.
Told you. Kills him first. Then there's his boot, and just like, where's the rest of it? And then it's just
stuck in the garage. And what does the kid use to?
I think it's some sort of explosive. I would say it's thermite.
I thought it was a thermite.
Well, you might question yourself, where's the kick of thermite from?
Tony probably made it.
Why would we give him thermite?
I mean, if you trust him with the freaking super flash thing.
I mean, it's just really, it's really weird that it's like, why did you give him thermite when it's his house? He's like, just open it.
I actually thought that the kid went to go back to go get the key, but now he just like drops something on it and then
poof.
poof. And then,
I think it is. I have no clue what he throws against there.
Some explosive.
Some sort of explosive blows it up. And then all the stuff starts flying to him. Tony's having some... One of my favorite shots in the MCU is in this thing. It's him spinning around.
Oh, yeah,
with the... and he goes to the window and then spins back. Like, that's one of my favorite shots from the MCU. It's like, it's ironic. It's like, it's probably one of my least favorite movies of the MCU. You know? Like I said, there's some good stuff in here.
And then
I do not discourage anyone from liking this movie. Just does not work for me. That's what I'm saying.
Spinning around, shooting fools, knocking them out left and right. Got one guy left. I don't like it.
They're really weird. Good moment.
He knew when he was outpowered. Like, you know what?
Same like Rose. He's like, all right.
I surrender. I'm just gonna go.
Yeah. So Tony starts heading out. The suit starts shooting. He's like, well, better late than never.
Late than never. That's more like it.
The alarm's going off. Like Stark is loose on the compound somewhere. Rhodes. He calls Rhodes. Wait, Rhodes got away somehow, right?
Yeah, he did. I think he.
How the fuck did he? Whatever. He got away. They meet up somewhere on there. They go to the main house. They meet fucking Trevor. And Rhodes is like, Rhodes is the audience. Are you serious? Like,
Are you me?
Yeah.
Hey, yeah. What's up?
He tells them the plan about them trying to get the president, and they have to like, well,
it's gonna be like.
Oh yeah. Also, he saw the helicopter fly away with Pepper and
Collier and Pepper.
I can't remember his name.
Francis.
Yeah, well, Francis in the Patriot suit.
I guess he's gonna go. Hey, Rhoda, tell me that's you in the suit. Like, nope. I'm on ground.
Yeah. So yeah, they take the Iron Patriot and they just go to the president. Really weird. The
president's Air Force One.
Yeah, Air Force One.
Rhodes in...
No one's found weird that Rhodes wasn't talking at all. Not a single word mentioned. No. Hello, Mr. President. Thank you, sir. Nothing.
Just silent.
Silent. Just silent. No one here has a brain to think anything is up. A masked, armored man has just entered, just walking with you. You would assume that they've met each other before.
Yeah, they have met. It's like, you know,
they have talked
for proper
exchange.
For proper etiquette, if anything, have like the mask lift up salute for like, I don't know.
You would address the. Also, is it weird that the president salutes him first before?
Very weird.
First, I was like, why are you doing it first?
We gotta do it first. You don't want to put it over. Come on our way. We salute.
You don't serve him. He serves you.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, what? That was like when my Collier mom was like, that's not how military things work. That's not how that works at all.
Yeah, I questioned that too. I'm like, okay.
Like, no wonder this guy's not getting a second term. There's no way he's getting a second term. You called, he did this. Trevor walk all over him.
Trevor walked over him.
Christ.
Anyway, they get on a plane.
Yeah, so it's like, all right,
They're on
cool.
a
Hits 5
speedboat.
o'clock. Bam, they're Oh, you get the good speedboat from Trevor.
And then they call the vice president.
Yep, vice
Say,
president.
hey,
guess what? The vice president, that one guy, you saw him earlier. He's that one guy. He's always that bad guy and everything. And guess what? It's no different here.
wait, the bad guy and everything.
He plays a lot of like bad guys. So
I wouldn't know.
he's got one of them faces of like, this guy isn't a good guy. And guess what? He's not a good
not
guy.
a good guy.
Spoiler.
So I'm guessing
But
that
he's doing something for the right reason. He has a little amputee daughter. It's like he wants to get this research passed, but I'm pretty sure there's some holdups. Like, well, if he's president, he can just like, yeah, sure, we'll do it.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it is too. Yeah. Like, come on.
A lot of motivation here without words. It's like, that's some good motivation. Not having to monologue about it.
Yeah,
visual
just show it. Thank you for showing me.
Showing me,
not telling me.
That's
Doki doki.
Once again, some good stuff in here. There's a lot of good stuff in here.
But just still.
But there's just some things that they don't meld well.
Mm-hmm.
Like, let's say here, hypothetically, you know how they're doing the Joker movie. That's not part of any of the DCEU stuff or anything.
I forgot.
Yeah, it's coming out this year, buddy.
This year?
Yeah, very.
Wait. Is it just going to be...
It's already done shooting.
Wait. So is it going to be in theaters or is this going to be like
It's going to be in
DC?
theaters. It's going to be in theaters. All right, so anyway. So let's say they did that with Iron Man 3. Like, this is just going to be a self-contained story by itself. It didn't connect to anything there. Like, they somehow did that. It's really worthwhile.
Like the Hulk and Incredible Hulk.
No, the Hulk is not counted. That's
like
just Marvel. That's like that was before any of this was established.
Yeah, I know. But like you're saying, like if Iron Man 3 was like a standalone theater, or maybe like an Iron Man spinoff, or like a what if.
Like make this a War Machine. Like, you know how they did like, and I was like, what was Ant-Man doing? Like, make this War Machine story. Like, because explain why he didn't have help. Because like, hey, they're dealing with a lot of other shit. They're trying to clean up the alien invasion. They can't help you.
Yeah.
So it's like, all right, War Machine goes to his president because that's what War Machine would do. War Machine would be War Machine. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
You know, he's trying to hunt down terrorists and things like that. That works better for me.
Also, where the heck was War Machine during Avengers?
The movie was already too expensive. That's where he was. Also, one of those questions like, so you're in the United States Air Force.
Yes.
And you have this suit that can get to New York very quickly.
Yeah.
There are aliens in the sky.
Yeah.
Why didn't you show up? I was busy that day. Like, but Rhodes, the
Indians.
home attack. Not that far from the capital. I need to get there. Also, our capital's on the coast.
What happened?
Is it where our capital's near the coast?
Capitals on the coast?
Yeah, near the coast. Like Washington D.C. Is that close to the?
Washington D.C. is like in the middle of.
It's not. It's very close to the coast. It's close to the Atlantic Ocean. It's not in the.
Wait, hold on. Wait, what state is
Maryland?
Maryland?
Yeah, that's right under New York. Wait, no, not Maryland. Is it Maryland?
It's
Maryland.
Because I could have sworn like.
New York's.
Okay, so imagine that this is like U.S., California, Florida, New York, Texas. I thought Washington D.C. was like.
It's New York, Washington D.C. That right there.
No.
Yes.
I thought it was like.
Nah, it's very close. Anyway,
I always thought it was like somewhere in Central U.S.
No, it's very close to the ocean. It's right when.
I am so stupid. I am so freaking stupid.
How the capital been there before we even went over there?
I don't know. I'm stupid with freaking U.S. geography.
I don't know. Anyway, I was just thought that we were like, man, a naval invasion, you get the capital real quick. But yeah, I guess a lot of people like that too. Like London's also there.
I'm so goddamn dumb.
Paris and all that. Whatever. But anywho.
I'm so dumb.
Paris actually a little bit further from the coastline. But whatever. So yeah, they're in Air Force One. All right, cool. He's like, it's time to go. He shoves people inside the door, melts the fucking thing that can't get out, starts just wrecking fools left and right.
Wrecking.
Francis Light knows how to operate the suit very well.
Surprisingly, yeah.
For some reason. I don't know how or where.
Maybe it's a deleted scene where you see them coding the suit.
Man, cool. You know, it's better than the deleted scene.
The actual scene. Anyways, he's wrecking fools left and right.
Takes the president.
Knows how to use a propulsion system better than Pepper on the first try. But she was walking in like...
She blasted herself forward. Yeah, it's like...
Come on.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah, that's funny.
And then he finally gets to the president. Yeah. And the next scene...
You're going to get over it. Like, oh, that's not the manner it works. Then you see... you see it flying from the fucking...
the plane.
the plane, and then you see him in a suit. It's like, then who was that? He's like, oh, that's the president.
Yeah.
He's just gonna parachute from it.
Yeah. But
then
Francis, he's
Then here comes Iron Man.
Boom.
Blasting around, and then
blasting off again.
Tries to get him here, starts melting that, disables it. Why? I don't know. The other one, disable that too. All right. Then strap on the chest.
Hold in the chest.
Yeah. Walk away from that. To my question though, why couldn't he? Why not? But whatever, it doesn't matter.
Too big of a wound. I don't know.
I don't know. Their healing factor can only heal so much, I guess.
I mean, he got blasted in the face, and he got back from that.
Yeah, but
he
got
went
back home.
right?
You think back home. You think you get an injection after, like, all right, cool. My healing factor has been used a little bit, guys. I think I might need some. You need to hit me up with some more. Come on, give me some of that sweet
healing factor. Sweet healing factor. Give me that 30,000 Celsius. Wait, 3,000 Celsius.
3,000. But anyway,
I don't know why I keep saying 30,000.
I don't know why you keep saying that either. So anyway, plane starts blowing up.
People are, falling
go catch him.
The plane. All right, he blows it up.
Did you like this scene or no?
Huh?
Did you like this scene or no?
With
him having to catch everyone. Like,
yes,
I did. This is the second time I was like, coming around, I was like, all right, I like this scene more than I did the first time. The first time,
I
didn't want to went on way too long.
He was being creative. He was like, well, hey, how many people are in this guy? How many? That's like 12, right?
I didn't say 11. How many carry? 4.
4. Right.
All right, cool. Got it.
All right, I gotta think of something.
Yeah.
Excuse me. And then he's like, hey, what's her name? Janet Gracie? What was her name?
I don't know. Someone. It didn't matter. You. Hold on. I'm gonna have to grab the next person. I'm gonna have to shock your arm so you won't let go. And they just keep doing that down the line. It's like the game Barrel of Monkeys.
Remember game Barrel of Monkeys there? All right, cool. Think of it like that. All right, we got the last one. Very chunky monkey. Get him. All right, cool. And thrusters pull up and slow down and drop you guys off in the water. All right, cool. I got everybody. All right, cool. Now let's go back and do some.
As a person who knows about terminal velocity, I'm assuming. Would that short of a turnaround work?
Short of a turnaround?
Yes.
Okay, so
they're still falling.
Yeah,
he's like, all right, cool. Bust up, and they all just.
No, he's not going up. What he's doing, like, he's still falling down, but then he kind of goes at a sit and then slows down.
Okay.
Yeah, it was like a straight back. Yeah, turnaround.
And I think it was like, man, I mean, they were falling for quite a long time. And also, none of them had a heart attack. They're like, isn't the thing is like, you will die from the stress of the situation before you hit the ground?
Possibly, yes.
They're very high up, and there's like, that's a lot of.
That's a lot of stress. It is very possible.
Yeah.
Yes. Or you could just like pass out from the stress and like
Yeah.
That can happen like maybe a few times.
Right.
I've actually heard stories for people who were parachuting tandem jumps and they have passed out multiple times while jumping.
Sounds fun.
It also, I forgot to time it because it should take at their altitude like at least a minute or 2 to hit the ground without parachutes.
Well, how high are they flying? How high does Air Force One fly? Also, aren't there supposed to be jets outside of Air Force One, right? Weird. Is that weird?
Oh my God! There's supposed to be escorts. What the hell?
Yeah. Okay. Oh, they're always escorts.
There's supposed to be escorts.
Okay. Yeah. I thought that. I was like, man, there are no jets. No one saw this going on.
No.
They called my friend out scrambled jets to go there. It's like, but shouldn't there already be jets?
There's supposed to be escorts. At least 2 escorts with Air Force One at all times, I believe.
I thought that. I was like,
2 fighters.
Yeah. I was like, man, there's no one here. That's kind of weird.
Oh my goodness. Oh man,
like,
you brought that up, and now again, my appreciation for this movie is just.
Collier, I was you with the military and everything, and this movie was like, that's not how that works.
Oh my gosh! See, I questioned Iron Man's aspect of the military since the very first one.
Yeah, it's been going the entire time, Collier.
Taking place like, hey, their uniforms are kind of off for the timeline.
It's ironic that the Air Force One is the one they're not catching. All the Air Force stuff is like, that's not how that works. Like, Air Force, I don't care. Let's go. Anyway, yeah, so he saves everyone, woohoo, gets hit by a truck, everything falls apart. But Tony's still right, that's weird. Where is he? He's in the boat still. It's like, he can't be everyone. Yeah. Like, so we don't have to. We'll send a suit up. I'll just stay here. We'll keep going that direction. We gotta go save.
I remember the first time I saw that, I was just like confused, like, what the. Oh.
Yeah. Saved the passengers, well, the ones that weren't dead. And couldn't save the president, though. So they had to go in there. And we get to the third act of this movie.
We're at the
rig, yeah.
So this is where I'm confused. By the time this movie was over, it's like around like 3 something, and I couldn't get any sleep until like 5 because my mind was like stuck on that movie. I'm like, so when Killian got the president, what was his whole motivation again? I can't remember. And it's like, oh, okay, so I don't know. Like, help me out here. Why?
No, he wasn't giving him motivation. He was giving him a reason why he would die. He's like, all the bigwigs should die here. He's like, oh no, I don't care about any of that.
Yeah, he didn't care about anybody.
That's something that the Mandarin would say to him. So that's what he. That's what's.
But now that the Mandarin's been compromised, I guess so.
No, they were just going to. I guess they were just going to drive Trevor out there. They were just setting everything up.
Oh, okay.
They were setting everything up for him, and then they got interfered, so they never got to it.
So he pretty much just let. Like, hey, Mr. President, I'm doing this.
Well, yeah, the president's about to die. Who's he going to tell?
True. But he also got caught monologuing.
There it is.
There it is.
Happened right there. It's like, he was a role from behind the scene. He got cocky. Shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
Because that everything play where it was going to. Don't even be in the movie. The man didn't do it.
So they strung him up. Nighttime falls.
Strung him up. Everybody getting the scene ready. Fucking Tony and them
do
ready.
like a tech round or whatever test.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. They sneak in. All right, I need you to cover my 6. Aim high or whatever. I'm like,
6
all right,
high,
cool.
don't shoot me back. Gotcha.
Bang, bang. Already explode.
He failed immediately. It's like, watch my 6. Look high and don't shoot my back. Like, look high, Tony. I meant up. Like, make sure we're not seeing her. Like, hey, I know we gotta, because you gotta work together, right? He can't look everywhere. So it's like he's got the front because he's more trained soldier with the shot and everything too. Bring people like, no, it's like you shot the glass. Like, don't try to hit the bulb. Don't hit that. Bam.
Bam. You were saying?
Yeah.
Clearly a better shot.
You're like, all right, cool. All right, let's see it. Check. How many? I don't know. Too fast.
It's too quick.
Right now.
All right,
No, too fast.
Let me try again. All right, so we got 2 dudes and a girl. They're armed.
All right, now.
Yeah.
Here's the thing about this part, right?
Yeah, what's up? Come on.
There's so many of them. It was like I thought I had to feel like how many there were earlier. It's like you saw like the 5 of them made it. That he's working with them. Like no, he's got like 20 of these guys. When did this happen?
Everyone on the set has
all of them.
Yeah, all of them.
Like,
everyone
we're
there
outnumbered.
has
It's like, yeah, we need some backup, don't we? And it's like, yep, here it comes. House party protocol has been initiated. Almost like it should have been initiated earlier in the movie, but whatever.
Yeah, I probably should.
But it was just right thing. But nope, here come all the suits. You got all the suits.
Is that
all?
Yep. All those? Yep. And they're yep.
And then it.
And I could have swore I just, when you're hearing something like music or whatever, and your brain does this thing where like, oh, so the music pattern is like this, so which means the next set is gonna sound like this, but instead it sounds like this. I pre-heard the Avengers theme for some reason, but no, like na 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 na. I was expecting that, but it went somewhere different. Like, oh, excuse me, this is not an Avengers movie. I should not be hearing that. So it kind of threw my ear in for a loop, but still, great musical piece right there as it was coming through. So, House Party Initiative, they here to freaking
Chris,
kick
isn't it?
ass.
Take them to church.
Let's do it. And they are, wrecking shit. I'm pretty sure you're looking for your notes in this.
No, I was looking at something else. No, it's fine. My question this thing is here. It's like, all right, cool. You got all these suits that can fly and shoot from the air. What do some of them do? Some of them do it, and you know what they do after that? They land, and it's like, I'll take them off. It's like, no, you can do the one thing you can do that they can't do is fly.
So just stand here and
go. Like, this fight should be over very quickly. No, they like,
but it's not.
We gotta do a melee. We gotta do the melee. We gotta get the CGI versus the CGI, and they're taking them out really quickly.
Yeah, they crumble just as easily as a cookie since the Mark 42. He got a suit on for the first time.
But the older ones shouldn't crumble that quickly, right? Like the Mark 7 and all, they should be able to stand up a little bit longer, right? You would think? Mark 8?
You would think. I'm pretty sure those... Well, he probably outfitted the older models with house party protocol too. With the whole idea of like injecting that stuff in them so they can all...
No, that one's just for the Mark 42.
Oh, okay.
Because that's the only one that breaks apart like that.
Okay, so I'm guessing like some of the other suits also like
except for that one that spun around and then took about like that and then came back together.
Oh yeah, like
but
Jarvis being snazzy like hello boys or he says something.
It's like so now Jarvis can operate the suits. Not any other point.
In a sense, Jarvis are the suits too.
Yeah, but I don't know. consistencies. They're all over the place here.
Yeah.
So they're playing fast ones with
It's
everything.
a what's it called? A hive mind, so to say.
Yeah. So they're just they be like, all right, give me a suit. It's like, oh, I'm
Oh
sorry,
no,
don't
they're all
touch
good to me.
But why? All right.
Get your suit back. That one's coded to you. Go get it. Well, apparently,
Coded to you.
even that one's not even coded to you.
And Princess Light for some reason, but not the
Yeah,
president.
Not the president.
Because he can just be in it and be operated by some other way. I don't know.
Yeah.
So, cool. Rhodey goes saves the president, blast off, and it never comes back.
Yeah,
He just leaves. He's gone. He's gone from the movie. Bye. I got the president. I'm out. Doesn't come back to help the fight.
Nope.
No, buddy. I understand you got the president with you, but
So you get the president safe.
drop him somewhere. They're like, hey, Mr. President, I'm dropping you off here.
Drop you off at the a police station.
We gotta go get this guy. All right. Anything.
I'll
Just
be
leave. Just bounces.
Nah.
Takes him all the way back to Washington D.C. Apparently.
And then let's see, we finally get to Tony versus Killian. Well, no, he's trying to save Pepper first.
I save.
Huh?
Yeah, he's trying to save Pepper. Killian reaches through the ground.
Yeah.
And knows exactly where Tony is for some reason. And
Just freaking
starts ripping the core of the machine out.
Yeah.
I'm not questioning that.
What do you
It's like, it's just something. It's like I never liked too. It's like, ha, I got you, and I knew exactly where you were. It's like, or one of your powers X-ray vision now? Is that what we're doing here? Cross through it, and then you start.
He probably just like. Okay, no.
How did he knocked him out somehow here real quick? I don't understand.
I think he threw. Wait, Killian knocked Tony?
No, Tony not killing him out real quick. But then he started falling like Pepper fell, and then
The blade in his arm.
He's doing something, and he does the point. It was like, where was this the entire time? Why does this still happen?
You deal with that for a minute.
And also, like, Tony, double tap. You had the advantage there. You literally disarmed him.
Some other movie made that joke too.
What, disarmed?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Or was it? Wait.
Say, come on, just stab, blast. He's the bad guy. You clearly established you killed people already. Just fucking not just.
The script demands that it needs to be less.
We had to have the big boss battle fight thing in there.
Final boss, yeah. Final stage, final boss, Super
Final
Mario
form
Brothers
and all that. So,
Yep.
you go try to save Pepper. Fails at that. She falls. Oh no, Pepper Potts is dead.
First time I actually did think that she was dead. I felt it too. And I see what the movie was trying to do at that point. Okay, so
Tony's like, cool, it's fucking on. I'm gonna fucking wreck you. But he's not, because Killian is stronger than all your shoots for some reason.
Yeah, just freaking takes them apart like.
Yeah, he's going through so many suits.
I will go through your suits like tissue paper.
Yeah, apparently. And then here comes the Mark 42 finally, all reassembled, coming in.
You didn't get my reference.
What, tissue paper? What?
Galaxy Quest.
Yeah, alright, yeah, I got you. I got you. I'm focused on the movie, man. I'm trying to do this video. It's a long night. Fucking, right? Comes Mark 42. It falls apart. Tony's like, really?
Whatever.
Yeah, Killian. Alright, cool. He takes it, throws it on him. And then, he drives Mark 42 for me. And then it's like, no! And then, boom, blows up. Tony dives off. And then you'd think it'd be over. But it's not.
Nope, it's not. He's still coming through the fires and flames.
He got this dragon tattoos that are from Fing Fang Foom in the comics. There's another villain. I'm not going to go there. I'm going to tell you right now. Is that name as racist as it sounds? Yes, it is. Collier, yes, it is. We don't talk about the Iron Man.
So I'm guessing. Okay, so
Iron Man villains, very problemsome today.
So we are now on phase 3 of the boss battle.
Yeah, we're still going. We're still going with this boss battle.
Probably like the longest boss battle that Iron Man has.
I am the man there. Oh man, here comes Pepper Potts.
Boop. Yaka.
All right. So,
how's her clothes so long? Oh, speaking of clothes, I should have said this in the beginning. So in the beginning of the movie, when he was doing his whole tech stuff with Mark 42, that shirt that he's wearing, I want that shirt. I love Marvel's choice of wardrobe.
Yeah.
On Chris Evans, on Robert Downey Jr., It just looks great. I want his shirt. Where can I find that shirt? It looks great. I want it. But anyways, yeah. How are her clothes still on? How's her hair still there? And
Well,
she's...
having all of them, right? They clothes and stuff. They didn't.
Francis' clothes were still on since the first explosion.
They all do it. They know, for some reason, also the clothes are fire resistant to 3,000 degrees Celsius.
Man.
Doesn't make any sense. Collier? Doesn't make any sense. Yeah, they're paying fastest for everything. Yep. But then, apparently, Pepper Potts can operate the Iron Man suit, but has been putting in a whole shit ton of, like, I'm sitting there, it's like, what is happening here?
Wait, she's been doing what?
A whole shit ton of training in martial arts, apparently.
No, I think it's just like instinctive at this point for like the super soldier thing. Like, hey, we made you better. Okay, so I'm seeing things in slow motion, or I don't know. Then again, she's just like
she's doing a lot for things to be instinctive. That's some training. What she's doing needs training. Those aren't very jarred or.
She's a super
moves.
soldier now. She's just.
But those aren't jarred. Those listen, Captain Super Soldier 2, and I saw his first movie. He wasn't doing all that.
He jumped over the fence.
Cool. I can jump over a fence too.
Oh, you can.
Yeah, I can.
You could possibly like climb up and
he jumped and realized he was going higher and was able to get over it. She jumps off Tony, flipped in the air, to punches the suit too, goes, drives it, and then blasts Collier. Do the hit. She does a lot in one solid motion. I was like, that's more than instinct right there. That's a little bit.
Also, it's quite interesting how
suspension of non-belief is a little bit further than there. Wait, go ahead.
Also, it's quite interesting how the propulsion thing could be operated without. Or no, never mind. We already seen that before.
Without the suit.
Yeah.
Tony does that. Cover your ass.
Yeah. Go.
But yeah, that happened. She let's see here.
Got any Easter eggs for me now?
There is an Easter egg here. Something about the. Robert Downey Jr. pushed for Gwyneth Paltrow to have some action scenes, and producer Kevin Feige approved. We are bored by the damsel in distress, but sometimes we need our hero to be desperate enough in fighting for something other than just his own life. So there is fun to be had with, is Pepper in danger, or is she the savior over the course of this movie? So that's why she had that scene there, because they said we don't want the damsel in distress.
Yeah, so we're just... You thought that she'd be in distress, but she's actually became the...
She's a savior, but it's kind of out of place.
Only for like a, Well, he did it twice now.
Twice?
Yeah, in the beginning of the movie when she protected him from the thing.
Yeah. She saved him there. That one felt more in place because
it didn't feel more in place. Yeah,
but then this one it was like
it's kind of seemed like a wee bit extra.
It's an extra. There's some extra going on here. It's like, it feels like the fight ended when Tony blew him up, but then it didn't end. It's like, nope, we got one more beat to do. We got one more beat.
I swear, it takes so many times to like freaking.
End.
The Iron Man suits dispose of these guys a whole lot easier than it takes to dispose of
him
and Francis Light.
Yeah, he's dead. He died already. He's been dead.
Yeah, I know.
He's been dead for an entire act.
But he freaking blew his face off. He freaking got exploded earlier. And
it
takes a hole in his chest.
The face one I get because that wasn't a fully powered suit, and it was just that one part, and just him in the face knocked him out. I don't know why Tony a double tap or anything. Like, hey, just get something just like... in this. Whatever. But it saved you a lot of trouble in the end.
So how did she... Oh, she freaking takes the missile off the arm and throws it and does the same thing to the helicopter. And that is what finally does it.
Yeah. Yeah. Huh, that was violent. I was like, all right.
Huh. So who's hot mess now? I don't know. Still debating.
Still debatable.
I like how in Iron Man things are exploding, things are falling apart. You are in an extreme and you still have time for casual talk.
That always happens. That's all movie. It's always
that is all of Iron Man.
That's all I saw the Marvel movies. So yeah, here we go. So all right, cool. Everything's done. Clean slate protocol. Just blows all the remaining suits up.
Yeah, I get it.
So at this point,
I get it. Yeah.
He's
now
he's done being Iron Man. He's done. He's retired. He's like, so why he comes back for Age of Ultron? Because the whole thing there, but we'll get to that later. So he's all right. Cool. They help Pepper out. They get the stuff out of her, so why she doesn't have powers in the next movies. And he's like, hey, why stop there? I'll get all the shrapnel out of me.
Yeah.
And we remove the arc reactor.
So
my question is,
Yeah.
Is there just a gaping hole in his chest now?
They probably fixed it.
How? How do you fix that?
Prosthetics.
Just fill that in. Just
advanced
just
technology.
mold.
No, probably like
What is there, Collier?
No, it's
because
it's like
this takes out rib. There's some rib here. What do
he's probably got like some what you call it? Implants. There we go. Implants. Titanium implants or whatever. And probably just like some synthetic muscles and veins and what's the other words? The big arteries and whatever things that he needs. It just put it back in him synthetically.
Yeah, so
artificially.
That's the thing. He goes, gets his stuff from the house. He got picked up a screwdriver. That's all I need. I am Iron Man. Should have been I am Tony Stark, but I am Iron Man. And yeah, drives off, and you see he has Dummy and everything in the back. So like, oh yeah, Dummy survived. And then movie's over. We go over, skipping all over the no ACDC bullshit. And then fucking we go to the end. He's talking to Bruce. He's been talking to Bruce Banner the entire time. No story. It's like, but Bruce is asleep.
Bruce Banner fell asleep.
He's like, where did I lose you? You're in Switzerland? So you missed all of it. You missed all of it.
Oh, no, this brings me up to my temperament.
1983.
I was 14 you had it.
That's kind of weird.
Yeah, and then...
He's like, I'm not that sort of doctor, man.
So, like you said, the Avengers was the start of this whole funny end credit scenes, like nothing leading up to anything else. So I was...
yeah, there's no mid credit scene. There's no mid or end credit scene in this movie to attach anything. Like, yeah. Avengers had a mid credit scene that attaches something in a credit scene, end credit scene that's funny. Yeah, it's a humorous one. Thor will have one that will connect to another movie and one that they think it's funny, but it's not funny.
I'll find out.
You'll find out. Winter Soldier has two that are connected to the next story, not not funny. Yeah, so that's the thing.
Oh, that sounds like more serious.
Yeah. So yeah. Do I got anything else for you?
Please give me all the Easter eggs.
Oh yeah, so when Maya, Tony, and Pepper are discussing the partner's name was Maya. Forgot that.
Okay.
We're discussing the huge stuffed bunny in the living room. Tony has hung a stocking on it for Jarvis. The stocking had
a stocking.
A stocking. You know, stocking, the little socks.
Yeah.
The stocking was the same colors as Vision, red, green, and yellow. The android that Tony and Bruce built Jarvis as on the Age of Ultron.
Huh.
Yeah. Not sure if that was a happy accident, or maybe they just got the color scheme from the comics or anything. It's like, I'll just do that, and then they're like, oh look, he's gonna be a thing.
Nice.
Yeah.
Also, I for some reason I thought the bunny was like a whole lot smaller. I didn't know that thing was gonna be that huge.
No, it's huge. Huge rack. AIM.
What?
Advanced Idea Mechanics is the scientific organization headed by Aldrich Killian. In the comics, it was a straightforward terrorist organization and the evil counterpart to S.H.I.E.L.D., which originally was an offshoot of Captain America's World War II enemies, Hydra. So, yeah. That's it. That's all I got for you.
Wait, what do you mean by a huge rack for the bunny? Huge rack. What do you mean?
I didn't say anything. What are you talking about? Anyway. So yeah, there it is. There's Iron Man 3 in a very big nutshell. So, Collier, we do something here on the MCU in review where we rank the villains.
The villains.
The villains. We make the villains first in the movie.
Okay.
So, Collier.
Yeah.
Here are the standings so far. Number 6, we got Abomination. Number 5, we got Loki from Thor. Number 3, Red Skull. Number 4, Red Skull. Number 3, Justin Hammer/slash Vodka Fuel. Number 2, Obadiah Stane. Number 1, Loki from Avengers. Where are we putting Aldrich Killian / the Mandarin?
Number 1.
Number 1. Get the fuck out. He is in no way better than Loki. His plan makes no sense.
Oh, excuse me.
Hi, I'm
Number
Kevin.
2.
Number 2.
Number 2.
Above Obadiah Stane?
Yes. No. Because he was doing things so well behind the scenes.
Was he?
Making Trevor, making everyone think that Trevor is the Mandarin. Wow.
So he's doing that to cover his ass, but also failing to cover his own ass. Because the reason he got caught because he didn't cover his ass.
Well, he fooled the public's eye. He fooled the police and FBI, CIA, and probably S.H.I.E.L.D.
Guess what? Everyone can do that. We have a president who did that already, but I digress.
Who's the person who already did that?
I said president who did it already, but I digress.
Oh. Wait, huh?
President.
But it's none of your business, though.
None of my business. But sure, I had them lower, but I don't give a fuck. I just enjoy so many other people on this list more than I enjoy. I would have put him under Justin Hammer, but whatever.
No, he did way better than Justin Hammer.
I mean, he did better, yes, but...
I mean, Justin Hammer was like...
Did he, though?
All Justin Hammer wanted was like his freaking suits to work and freaking threaten Vodka fuel.
I mean, all he wants to do, all this guy wants to do is just make money. He wants to get his streaming program legalized. That's the problem. They're running into problems with it. That's why why they're going to Star Corporation to help them along with it.
So, Killian.
Yes.
Motive was because
he wants the extremist thing to go forward. He wants his whole project, which he's been working on for the last couple of years.
Yeah, which is why he wanted Tony.
That same thing with Justin Hammer. Except Justin Hammer actually had a real villain, while this guy made one up.
So he
gave
Trevor the face of evil.
Yes, while Justin Hammer
was
like, oh wait, this guy's bad. I can use this. That's what it is.
Okay, yeah, but he's using him and say, hey, I'm blowing these places up and you can't fire me. You don't know anything.
It was just to
using these people as bombs, covers tracks.
He wasn't using them as bombs. They were just
something. They were the bombs. Using his own projects for this explosions and whatnot. Yeah. Like, oh, can't find the travelers. Don't know where the bomb's coming from. Mysterious. Ooh. Yeah. But all because to get funding for his project.
He wasn't using them as bombs. They would sometimes fail, so he would use that to cover his tracks, and I realized it could help him move forward with this, because it's not that he's not having funding. They can't complete the research. They need Stark technology. I guess the reason they're trying to get Stark Industries into it, because Tony Stark had already figured some of this out, but he did it drunk in a stupor. He didn't know anything about this.
Right.
So like they're just trying to get leverage on Stark to help them out. Maybe use some of their things to figure something out that they don't know. They're just really trying to get to Tony. His plan is kind of all over the place. He's like, I just want to get this to work.
Okay, so...
Because the problem is...
He's working on the project.
The first thing, you can't get something FDA approved. It's like... If
it keeps failing.
No, the side effects is like, yeah, you might explode. That's something that FDA will say, no. Absolutely not. So they got to get this to work.
Okay, so... Because what I was thinking was that he was having these people go and explode themselves.
I don't think so.
Yeah, okay, so I was wrong. So now, from what you're saying and now that I'm understanding, he's working on a project. One of these projects failed. Oh, okay, I fucked up. But now I gotta use a manner to cover this up so that no one thinks like, oh, it's me and my company, my business that's failing on this project.
You would think that, but the thing is like they're exploding because it's not working.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why he's not doing it
purposely. They're just exploding.
So that's why he needs the help. Yeah. So that they won't explode.
Because that's what he wanted to start for. Yeah. They won't go too hot.
Right. So that's what those little things were for, to keep them cool.
They measure it to keep you down. So yeah, they go too hot, you boom.
Then why did Maya? Because she wasn't hot-headed, was she?
No, but she was going to inject herself with too much of it, or too much of some sort of sedative. Half this will kill her. Like half this will kill me. Because it's designed 6,000 cc's or something, whatever.
So it's designed to keep the guys cool, but I guess if you're not one of those hot-headed people, it will just kill you.
Yeah.
Okay, because I was thinking that stuff was actually causing you to detonate, which I thought that these were suicide bombers or whatever.
No. That's the thing. Happy took that part, so the guy didn't have it. That's why he went too high.
Oh shoot! Okay,
yeah.
Okay. So he has a project. It fails, blows up. Use the face of the man and say, "Oh, I'm attacking you guys."
Yeah.
But he just wants Stark Industries help to make the project perfect for another super soldier
project. It's a rich guy trying to get rich. That's the end.
Yeah. But using the president's I was gonna use you as
it's so all over. It's like, so wait, are you evil? Aren't you evil? What's really happening here? Justin Hammer is just straight up like, hey man, I just want to sell some suits. I want to be top dog around this bitch. You know what I'm talking about? And you want to kill Tony Stark. Tony Stark kind of in my way, so
you can get that. Yeah, you can get him out the way, and then Okay. So now that I have an actual, because throughout this entire thing, I thought he was just like telling people, okay, you go there, bomb the place. You go there, bomb the place. So I'm guessing with the soldier, Haggard, was it Haggard? Back in Tennessee, he didn't have the thing.
Oh no, that video Tony watches.
Yeah,
that's it. It was an accident.
Oh, that's it. Oh,
that's why only 5. That's why they're all just standing still. It's those 5 desks, and the 6th one is where he was. So boom, they're all dead. You can't find them. That's where they all died. That's the video he's watching. Is him dying.
Oh shoot. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, that's what I said. Like, this happened before the Mandarin test. This happened before he had that plan. Why did he not cover his tracks then? Why does this person's mom have this file?
Okay, so read the list to me. Okay, so Loki from Avengers, number 1.
Number 1, Obadiah Stane. Number 2, Justin Hammer. Number 3, Red Skull. Number 4, Loki from Thor. Number 5, Obadiah. Abomination. Number 6. I don't know. I'll put him number 2. I don't care.
Wait, no. Now that you explain. Oh my gosh. Okay, now I'm gonna have to bump it down a peg.
So above.
Not number 2.
Number 3.
Who's number 3?
Justin Hammer and Vodka Fuel. Here's the thing. Let me be quite frank with you
again,
here.
Again, Iron Man's villains. You keep saying Iron Man's villains.
They ain't good.
Not the greatest.
Let me tell you. Number 2 to 5. 2 to 6. They're all interchangeable. None of them are really that great. It's just the wins that I got up here is like I enjoyed watching them more.
I would have to say
Justin Hammer.
I would have to say
he's
he's
more
better
fun to watch, especially him doing those little dances.
Yeah.
Fucking Mickey Rourke. Yeah, he's fun to watch. Are they good villains? No, they don't make any sense.
Okay. You know what? Can we change Justin Hammer to number 2?
Nope. The rankings saying I was like that. We got to make sure we get it right the first time. We don't go back. Like Harry Potter, we don't go back. We can only go forward.
He's above Obadiah Stane.
Mm-hmm. He's above Obadiah Stane.
But he doesn't deserve the number 2 slot right up under Loki.
Listen,
Loki
there are more villains coming on. We can just
like
keep people
for the
down.
list that we have right now.
Well, listen, then eventually that's going to happen. Obadiah Stane was number 1 at one point. That's just how it works. All right.
Okay.
Abomination was number 2 at one point, but that's just how it works. Sometimes you just get pushed down the list. We got so many more movies to go, Collier. This is the first of phase 2.
Okay, you know what? Let's.
Number 2 it is.
Number two.
Fucking what's his name? Aldrich
Killian
/ Mandarin.
Yeah.
We didn't even talk about the Trevor part of that, but whatever. All right, cool. Aldrich / Mandarin. That's how it went in my phone. That's how it stayed.
Wait, the Mandarin?
Mandarin. That's what it said.
Nice.
Anyway, so now we are doing
rating
the
movies.
Okay, so number 6 we have Thor. Number 5 Incredible Hulk. Number 4 Captain America vs. Avenger. Number 3 Iron Man 2. Number 2 Iron Man. Number 1 Avengers. Collier, where are we placing Iron Man 3?
Number 2.
Number 2
is, to me, it's better than the other 2 Iron Mans.
I was thinking it was under Iron Man 2 for me. Above Captain America vs. Avenger. Under Iron Man 2.
God damn it!
It's tough, isn't it?
I could have sworn that Captain America was gonna be like right up under Avengers because I loved it so much.
No, there's a lot.
But I probably had some issues with that too.
Listen, man, that's how you get your personal list. You don't have to be marking it down, though, have you?
I'm not.
Nope,
I'm not
doing it. All right, cool. So when it comes to it, you're gonna be like, here's my list. It's gonna be the exact list that we have.
Eventually, I'll get to it.
Uh-huh.
Probably, maybe. I don't know. I enjoyed this movie a lot. And also talking with it kind of degraded my appreciation for it too. Number two.
You're saying above Iron Man.
Above Iron Man.
All right.
Iron Man struggled in this one. It was brief, but it showed how he dealt with the struggle.
It was brief, and he fixed it the same way he was doing it the entire time, just making stuff. That's all right, cool. I'm just gonna make stuff. It's that's not how you solve that problem, Tony. This told today was a distraction.
lot of action in this one.
You need to talk this out. No, just go make stuff. All right, cool. You'll never see that PTSD again. I can't put it above Iron Man. I can put it above Iron Man 2. That, or we gotta call someone to get a vote in. And fucking Pablo. Wait, has he watched it?
I don't know.
Call him and ask him real quick. did he do his homework at all, or did he just say, "Nah, I'm not going to, so I'm not going to say anything about it"? He's not answering, is he?
No, not yet.
What was that cold front that just came into this room?
It's this death right here.
Not answering?
He's not answering. No, how about we just flip a coin?
We don't flip coins here.
Let me see that list again. Because you want to put it above.
I put it above Iron Man 2, maybe, as a point of compromise. Honestly, I put it under Iron Man 2. But as a point of compromise, I put it above Iron Man 2. I cannot, for the life of me, put this above Iron Man.
You enjoyed the first Iron Man.
I enjoyed Iron Man so much more. More quips, more like on-the-spot stuff that you can tell. So it's just like this improv. Just there. The action flows much. The action of the movie flows better. It hits that third act, but it's like the third act is just one-on-one versus all the crazy things falling apart very quickly.
So you're more of like the whole one-on-one, more of an intimate battle compared to like the whole group battle session.
Yeah, like I think they tried to have both in here, and it's just like
okay, well the bots are fighting those.
I don't get a sense of scale of like what's happening here because there's way too much of it.
I mean, that's just like the whole like, whoa, so much is going on. That's like what the action.
But I don't have a problem with that sometimes. Like in Avengers, I don't have a problem with that at all because But the thing is, like, those are aliens as opposed to these being people. It's like, well, then what's going on with them? It's like, why are the suits landing to fight them one-on-one when they can just fly and blast them from the sky to make this a lot easier for you? It seems like you're just making this a lot more difficult for yourself in the sense of having this battle. I don't know. That's one of those things that certain third acts fall apart better than others. Like, Obadiah and Tony's battle, at least the action makes sense. Obadiah still think he's going to run the company at the end of it. Doesn't make sense to me. I was like, Obadiah, you killed federal agents. This is over for you. Like, even if I die now, you're getting arrested. That's who eventually run out of power. They will blast your ass. You're not running any company anymore.
Yeah. Okay, no, yeah. Number 3.
Number 3?
Yeah.
That'll recall someone.
Number 3.
Number 3?
Number 3.
You can call someone. Call Justin. He said he watched it recently. I don't trust him on it. I think he's a liar. But you can see if you want to.
All right.
We'll see if you want to count his vote or not. We'll choose if we want to count his vote.
See, I know I got him under. I should have him under speed dial.
You don't.
I do.
There you go. Trust it. All right. Don't speakerphone.
No.
He'll people. He's not going to answer, is he?
Do not know. He's probably at work or something. I don't know.
He's the boss at work. He can answer. He's not answering. Man, his phone rings for a long time, doesn't it? Yeah. All right, so number 3. Damn it. We got to get a third in here, man. Who do we know else who can record on Mondays? Excellent. Great response. All right, so the ranking stands, Collier. Number 7, Thor. Number 6, Incredible Hulk. Number 5, I can't count backwards. Number 5, Captain America: First Avenger. Number 4, Iron Man 2. Number 3, Iron Man 3. Hey, 3-3. Number 2, Iron Man. Number 1, The Avengers. Join us next week for Thor: The Dark World.
So
I'm Thor, God of Thunder.
So I am wondering,
what?
Will the same thing happen again
with Thor?
Yeah, for me, because I remember I remember watching Iron Man Iron Man 3 a couple times, and then I haven't seen him forever, and then hearing you it wasn't a great movie. Like, hi, I'm Trevor. I cannot.
Did you like Thor when you first saw it?
I can't remember if I did or not, but just me hearing you analyze and picking movies apart saying it's terrible, I just subconsciously agree with you. I'm like, yeah, you're right. It's a shitty movie.
I'm not saying Iron Man 3 is not a shitty movie.
But you just say it's bad. Like
They're just things that
I mean,
don't
like,
meld well with it. There's like things to execution and melding with it. It's like they're trying to build a bigger universe, but trying to have a standoff story that doesn't connect to anything else. I understand that, like kind of like how Ant-Man did it.
Yeah.
But it's like at a certain point, it's like
yeah, but like I
Ant-Man actually does a successful thing. It's like, all right, cool. So why don't we call it Avengers? And there's a reason it's given. Like, well, yeah, I don't want them to have this technology. That makes sense. But why? Like Iron Man comes like, hey, Cap, want to help me save the President of the United States, Nick Fury? We know you got that helicarrier. You know we can land on. We have to get Air Force One down. A helicarrier. No, no one. Shield. You don't care about the President anymore. Excellent, excellent.
I don't think like
they are
Shield
based
wants the president to be
in Maryland. They are right next door to Washington. They're right next. They are in the Washington D.C. area. There's no reason for them to not be covering this.
I don't think Shield would want
the president killed.
No, the president to know of like that of their existence.
They already know. The Shield's not a hidden organization. It's one of the in this world. It's up there with like the FBI and the CIA.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, they have a stealth carrier, but it's like, you mean you don't know the CIA? You don't know where the CIA operates either, but you know they exist.
Where the heck did they even get all that funding? Shield. Good lord.
What you think they spent $20,000 on a hammer? $30,000 on a toilet? No.
We'll probably find out when we watch
Independence Day quote. That was
I know.
When they were like, "Where'd you get all this funding for Area 51?" It's like, you really thought they spent that much work? Come on, man. But whatever. Yeah, that happened.
We'll probably find out when we watch Captain Marvel. Where like the funding.
I highly doubt we will. Because Captain Marvel wasn't at the beginning of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Because what?
Captain Marvel wasn't at the beginning of S.H.I.E.L.D.
But Sam was there with her, and
Samuel L. Jackson.
Excuse me, Fury was there.
You said Sam. I thought you meant Sam from Game of Thrones. It's like, was he in this movie too? What? Oh, you said Sam. I was like, Samuel Jackson. Gotcha.
Yeah, I gotta start addressing him as Fury, but like Fury was in Captain Marvel.
All right.
So Shield's gotta be there somewhere.
Let's wrap this up. We've gone on way too long.
As always.
Join us next week for Thor: Dark World.
Thank you for joining, and we'll see you guys.
Thundercats. Ho.
Nope. We'll see you guys on the flip side. Meantime, stay awesome.
Peace out.